going on, YouTube? It's your boy Yimbo. Welcome back to my channel, Yimbo Reviews Everything. And this is my Sunday night podcast where we talk about life and toys. And hello, everybody. I already got some friends in the chat, so let me say hi. I all of a sudden was like, wait, everything always moves around. My camera setups each week are a little bit different. I'm like, I'm a little big there, but that's okay. But let me say hello to some people right now. We got Copper State Bricks in the house. What's going on, Wyatt? Thanks for joining tonight, buddy. Samurai Chris, hello. What's up, brother? And Toy Chase, what's up, Toy Chase? How are you, buddy? And then, of course, Jukebox Hero. Thanks for joining this evening. I'll keep an eye out on the chat as we progress through the show. So it's kind of a bare bones episode. Like, I was hoping to do a little bit more, either get some people involved or like we don't have another video from Cody tonight. I love my man Cody, Too Much New Toys. I know he was working on something, but it's the summertime. It's summer, and I know personally this week in particular I needed to just kind of like chill with family. I had such a blast at ChrisCon, as I've been like talking about. So yeah, this week, like, I have all these toys. I'd come down to my toy room constantly, but it was to like maneuver stuff, put some stuff around. Like, I'm at that like inundated, like, because I had a great haul last weekend. Probably bought too many toys that I should have, but I bought a lot of toys, and now they're just here, and we're gonna go through them this week. But that was part of the thing. I was like, oh, you know what, like, I got to talk about these figures while they're out at my feet right now. So that's what we're going to be doing. The usual stuff, everybody, the usual stuff. So a lot of toys to talk about tonight. I'm going to pop up real quick. I do have my second camera going strong. So there we go. Wanted to fire that up because I will, it's a little showcase as to the very first thing I'll be discussing this evening, which is that Mezco set here. Boop. Oh, you see that Mezco money. We'll get there. But we have more people coughing in. Here we go. Agent Variant. What's going on, George? Now, George has been on my stream many times, but I wanted to shout him out because, again, just like I don't pretend anybody sees everything that I post in my story, George just posted that he was able to finally acquire the comic shading Mafex Spidey. And he got it for retail, and he's very excited. And it's just a reminder, because George is the one that always reminds me that if you want a toy bad enough, just wait it out. Just wait, and it will come to you. Unless you don't mind paying, the aftermarket. Like, I try not to, even though I, sell stuff, yada yada yada. But again, I've talked about this before. But George is always right, like, sometimes it takes some time and patience, but good things will come to those who wait. But Toy Chase, thanks for coming, man. I wanted to be talking to you guys about your Toy Con today. I didn't get to make that because, again, of all the 3 days of toy stuff last weekend, so had to miss out today. And McKitty's in the house. What's going on, man? And it's the Macho Toy. What's going on, Matt? He has the link tonight, so maybe we'll see a Macho Man. But again, I'm not putting any pressure on anybody because, again, he's been streaming like crazy ever since San Diego Comic-Con. Our boy has been going. So he might need a night off. He has the link, but again, no pressure on my end. Tasket here, what's going on, man? Thanks for joining this evening. Rabbit Tank Collectibles, bring them a toy. Yeah, oh my god. Well, we'll be bringing them out these toys. Don't you worry. And there's George saying, yep, they always come around. And here's my brother-in-law Mike. What's going on, brother, man? And that might mean that I have a niece or nephew watching. So hello. I love you guys so much. Hopefully you're having a nice night with your daddy, or maybe he's just watching me all blown up on his big TV. Well, I don't know. What's going on, Cal the Collector's here? How you doing, Carlos? Thanks for joining this evening. And Phantom Toyography. What's up, Sean? Thank you so much this evening for hanging out as we discuss lots of stuff. So it's going to be Marvel Legends. It's going to be G.I. Joe. Those are the primary two like lines that I have a lot to talk about, but plenty of others. So, the first thing, this is more just to get this stuff out of the way now. But here, I'm going to swap this. Swap it around. There we go. So I'm kicking things off tonight with the Mezco Money Pack. It's $25, but of course there's the Mezco shipping in there. But I'm just queuing up. I'm pretty sure it was 25. I'm looking at what they have in stock. I could bring that over just in case, but see, this is what I had to do too. It wasn't showing up in like the in stock or now shipping, but then when I searched the word money, yeah, it shows up. So it's the Bricks and Bread accessory pack. $25 came out a little bit more because of the shipping, like I was saying. So what's really cool, number one, is that I never had these Mezits before, and it's like I actually saved the packaging too. I was like, oh, I definitely don't have this. So it's the Pink Skulls Chaos Club Junior. So there we go. I never had, just like we were saying with Age of Variant, I never had a set of Pink Skulls, and good things come to those who wait. But it came with it, so I knew I was getting some. I was like, oh, I don't have these guys. Came with a sticker pack, sticker pack, I guess, because there's 2 stickers in there. So those are great. I don't own these, so that's nice. And these guys are awesome, but it's 3 of the same. So you get the baseball bat, and they each come with a little hat that you can move around. But these things I thought were so ridiculously cute. So yeah, so I have 3 more little Mezit guys. But let's take a look at the money itself. Zoom in over here. Cousin Eddie and Vapor just chilling out. So this is what came with Cousin Eddie. I freaking love this thing. This is one of those top tier Mezco accessories that you just get wowed. Because it opens up, it has like the little side lock. See that? The thing flips down to seal it shut on both sides. I am like, I don't want to drop these. I don't want to drop these because I will make a huge mess and I will lose it. But I love that. So this thing is actually what inspired me to say, screw it. Again, Machu's had the Mezco money set. I already had the Double Trouble one. So I have so many gold coins now because there were gold coins with this set. And then I have the trays from the John Wick, although those gold coins stay with Johnny Boy. Totally, just they stay there. But it came with its own gold coins. Now, the Mezco gold coins, I do think they have to be stacked to look legit. Oh no. Oh, wow, lucky. I found it in the carpet. There it is. But I was saying, yeah, these look better stacked up because if they were falling over, they'd be a little bit more of a mess. So that's the one thing with the gold coins, patience when you want to stack those up. Same thing with the gold bricks are amazing. They're amazing. But there's nothing on the bottom. So like, I'm going to have like messy stacks. I don't think I personally have the patience to set all of this up into like a beautiful thing, but I would want to. I don't know. I might, because this is like a goofy little setup I wanted to do with these 2 guys as soon as I saw what this is. So the money is also really nice. I almost bought a set. There's great stuff on Amazon too, like Dollhouse stuff. But you know what? Like for the look of the stack, they really do look amazing. Like this Mezco stack, like when they're all together. Like one individually, you can see it's not, like could have added some black paint maybe around. But when they're all stacked up like that, it's so good. And it came with a duffel bag. So this is a bat from Jigsaw, I think. And there's my Johnny Cinco chair back there. But yeah, so it's a really cool set. It's a very cool set. I give it my stamp of approval. Again, if you were somebody on the fence, I was trying to have this spilling out. So here we go. So you could fill a lot in there and then have it kind of spilling out on the table. But these are really great. So super into those. And then the other thing that I can talk about real quick too is part of my trip with Machu up to Massachusetts was stopping at a Daiso. Now, I don't have all of the stuff that I picked up. It's kind of scattered everywhere. I have some of it, but my daughter also has taken some things. So Daiso is this Japanese store. that ships. It's kind of like a Five and Below, Dollar General kind of, but like I found it to be like higher quality stuff, maybe. But Machu and I, oh my god, we went nuts like buying these 112 scale things. So like these shelves stack, and they have a nice like industrial look, but they'll fit all of the mini brands and boxes. So like I just thought that this is like the perfect bookshelf, book rack. I also have larger ones. Man, I wish I had all that Daso stuff next to me because it is really, really incredible. But these tables, yeah, I know it's New York, New Jersey area, more New York, but if you could track something like that down, it's really great. But yeah, so there we go. There's the Mezco stuff. I'm gonna catch up in the chat. Don't you worry. You know, when it's just me riding solo, I gotta do my little rambling, and then I'll check in with you. Don't you worry, chat. You know I love you guys so much. So here we go. Let's see. Where was I? Oh, George, there you go. Those Mezits are great. Marco with the totally forgot about that accessory set. Let's see. Those Mezco miniature Pelican cases are amazing. Yeah, they are. And I'm going to pull that out for a second because, and don't worry, I'm just going to keep going down the chat. We got our first pop-in guest. Here we go.
Hello. What up?
What's up, buddy boy?
What's going on? How are you?
Wait, I can't hear you. Can I? Is this
no, you can't hear me? Is it me?
No, it's me.
No.
It's me. I'm the problem.
All right.
I'm the problem. It's me.
You sure? Because I've got the mug that says it's me. So, you know.
Fair. So how you doing, buddy boy?
I'm doing okay, man. How are you? You know, I always love that you give these links out, and you know, when I can make it, I always will. I'm due on another stream tonight, but figured I'd pop in, say hi. You know.
Yeah. So where are you going at 9 o'clock? Where is that? So
I'm doing a pre-record with Fig Bunker. Yeah. So we're talking turtles tonight. So I think that's the only reason I got an invite, but I'll take it. You know me, I'm just happy to be anywhere. So.
I hear you. Well, I'm excited because next week we're doing more turtle talk, right?
We are, yeah. You're gonna join for a little bit. I know Wednesday's tough for you.
That's okay.
But
do the double duty.
Do the double duty for a little while. We got some really cool. We got some really cool guests lined up too. Needles to I don't know if you guys know. Needles, Epic Disaster is going to be on. TMNT 87 is going to be on.
Nice.
Yeah, it's rumored Sergeant Bananas might stop by. Work More or Less might stop by. So like, I kind of threw it out to everybody, and and said, hey, let's see what's going on. So.
That's a nice assortment of guests.
They all should be
up. Yeah,
should be a good group. So it'll be a lot of fun. We'll get our cowabunga on, and I will not apologize for all the Ninja Turtle puns and jokes and references I make that night. I will not apologize for who I am.
No, you cannot. Those you own those. You own all.
I'm sure I'm going to throw a little Goongala in there somewhere. Goongala. I don't know. Depends on how you say it. So. Yeah, man.
I'm loving it, man. I'm loving it. So let me just say hi to more of our chat buddies. So real quick. So Taske Hand said, I dropped those mini diamonds on my floor doing a shoot. I was stepping on them for days. Oh, that is like my toy anxiety through the roof. Do you have that Mezco money set? Did you have a set of that? Did you buy that accessory pack?
I think Machu picked it up for me. It came with the duffel bag.
Yeah.
I do. Actually, okay. I like it. I think I have a stack of bills that was hanging out on my desk. I tried to do a little cleaning today. Yeah, I do. I have a stack of bills right here. So.
Perfect. There you go.
Yeah, there you go.
And like I was saying, like when they're all together, they look really great. Like my initial holding off was that there was no extra paint, so it's like it's more cartoony in my initial looks. But in hands, they look amazing. They look amazing, especially like I said, all stacked up and together.
Trying to see if I got a figure that can hold them so that you can just see it. Because I think in hands they look in hand they look great.
Yeah. Yeah. So I was happy to get that. Now I have it. Because money was the only money and the gold bars. Yeah, see, that looks great.
Yeah, that works. So yeah, I think you're to some degree. I think you're right. The coloring is a little cartoony, but you can always play with that a little bit.
Right. I mean, not that there is the lighter paint apps too on it. I guess I was being a little too hard on it. They look awesome. I'm just very happy now in hand that I have them. Because again, the gold bars and the dollar, I didn't have any of those, and the duffel bag. So now I have a nice like duffel bag for these.
The
Little
duffel
toys.
bag's nice. I think I filled the duffel bag with like I think I just filled it with like bubble wrap or something just so it filled out. Like I'm trying to see again. I'm not looking like a crazy person. I'm trying to see if I have it on my.
That's not a bad
desk
idea.
somewhere.
Yeah,
So
because I was just loading up the dollars into it, but you're right. If I stuff that first a little bit and then have the stuff, yeah. So let's see. So but task at hand. By the way, going back to that, like that's
what's the mini diamonds?
The mini diamonds are from Cousin Eddie. And
I see. I didn't get the Cousin Eddie.
And that was just the pre-order swapped up on me. But yeah, it comes in this little Pelican case, and it's got the 200. But oh, dude, there's so many. There's so many. Like I would be so sad.
I'll drop them.
That's like I'd be so sad.
Oh wow! And they're all individual.
They're all individual. Again, when Mezco decide, like I mean, most of their stuff is obviously like top notch, but when they decide to like go hard with an accessory, it's the best.
Yeah, they were like, how can we make our fans anxious and nervous?
Right.
Yeah. It's like that. What you call it? The Club Obi-Wan.
Yes.
Indie that came with that single diamond that I was like, oh, that has to be attached to his hand. Nope.
Right.
No.
Same thing with the little vial he came with. Whatever. Yeah. Oh my god. But yeah, those went immediately into like my designated indie box, which I think is an Apple TV empty box. Whereas my accessories just start spilling out into other ridiculous containers I have. But Twitch says I have to admit it, but I'm a Mez head. Mezco Gomez are my addiction. Just picked up Street Gomez today at the Wayne Toy Show. I was going to ask, Did you get to go today, John? Were you part of the?
I did not go today to the Wayne Toy Show. I had to have my brand new hot water heater replaced today. So that was I had to do some adulting. But yes,
the brand new hot water heater. I caught that.
Yep, it ran for 2 weeks and then it had to be replaced. So.
Wow, they say they don't make stuff like they used to, but
that's a story for an after stream.
Yeah,
but, we're good. I took a hot shower finally. We're in good shape now.
There you go. Jeez, man.
Yeah. You guys didn't want to be around me. Yeah.
By the way, Fantasy says use forceps to help sack them. Yeah, I have. I guess they're more like the forceps tweezer things. I definitely stole them from my wife and just keep them down here for like that fine tune like posing of like an accessory. But yeah, that would be a necessity for those gold bars, like to get them like looking pristine. Otherwise, forget it.
And I have a safe too from I don't want to give the wrong person, but I have a safe that came with a couple of gold bars, but like those gold bars are a nice touch to add into it.
Yeah. Well, like when I was with Macho, we bought that Marvel Select Spider-Man Black Cat setup, and that has the perfect safe in there.
That's a good safe too.
I need a safe. I can't believe it's so funny. Whenever I'm like, I think I have everything I need in 1/12 scale. I'm like, oh no, right. I need a safe.
You fool. Yeah.
Marco Rabbitson said the Toddy movie Joker with the money stack is also a good add-on. That's true.
Yeah.
That was one of the reasons I was like, I almost went for that line. That would have been it. That would have been like the reason. I mean, I wanted all of them. I ended up, blah blah blah. This is we have the external conversations we all as collectors have internally. Like, should I get it? Oh no, I should. Yep.
It's like you as a parent, right? When you like see another parent having and we're like, oh, we all have the same fights. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. We're all fighting the same battles.
Let's see. Torche says that Gomez is a grail of mine. Maybe one day. Because which one is it? Street Gomez. Which one is Street Gomez?
Is that the one that comes in the bodega?
No, the bodega box was with the Hazard Squad or Commanders Center. I don't know. Hazard Squad Gomez. It's the blue shirt. He looks like Nick Fury.
No.
Like a kind of outfit.
Wow.
I can't keep them all straight. I have 3 Gomez's, and Toy Chase. You gotta remind me which one that is.
I think I have the Casino Gomez and I have the Christmas Gomez. I think I know I have those. I might have more, but I know I have those.
I have it's the Christmas Gomez, the Command Center. But that's what I think. I've always screwed it up. I either say Command Center or Hazard Squad. I don't know but yeah. And then I have the golden Dragon Ninja, which is an awesome one too.
I have that too. I don't know why. So if anybody's looking for it, hit me up. So.
Papa Milan's here. Hello, Papa Milan. Thanks for joining us this evening. Toy Mirth, how are your feet, buddy? I know you were vending all day today at the toy show, so don't forget Toy Mirth is one of the moderators of the Toy Pick Community Discord, as well as his own YouTube show, Figuratively Speaking, on Thursdays.
Macho and I talked to that group last week. So
yeah, that's right. Macho said, I'm still not home. That's why I can't join on the stream tonight. No worries,
Macho.
buddy. No worries. KJ Smith, what's going on, man? Finally followed you, but like, the Instagram is now settled. I just saw your request. Just so you know, we're all cleared up now on Instagram. How you doing, man? Thanks for joining this evening. And just everybody saying hi. Roman Toys in the house. What's going on, brother? How you doing, Frankie boy? Right. And then Maju said, I bought more Marvel Selects from that same guy. He had them for great prices, and Marvel Select, like especially going back anywhere the last year, like those accessory display pieces are amazing.
I think I only have one Marvel Select, and it was the Apocalypse.
Oh, that's a good one. I don't have that one.
I figured that was a good scale with him. Yeah, actually, I have him right here. Because that was a good. I have the Build-A-Figure Apocalypse, which I was a fan of, but he's just like gives that extra oomph. So
right. Now he's definitely somebody that I don't mind the extra plastic meat, the extra beef,
extra plastic meat. Yeah.
All right, man. So how has your collecting week been going? What have you been up to this week?
This week has just been a lot of cleaning. Obviously, I got a lot of stuff in from NECA that came from the pre-orders. Right. So I got I got the con exclusive Alf, and then I got the set. Yeah, it's nice. I haven't opened anything yet.
Same.
So, but then we did get some of the some of the Playmates Ninja Turtles in, which my kids are loving, which I love that about them. Right. So
right.
We put together the play set last night, and they were digging on that. So that was it was a lot of fun. That's actually, it's been a little quiet, which is good. I feel like my wallet needs a little bit of a break.
Yes. For sure.
There's a bunch of stuff that you guys brought back for me, which I've been playing with. Obviously this Iron Man that we talked about. On what was it? Coffee and Cosmics? Yeah.
Cosmic Coffee.
So I still got a whole pile here of things that need to get opened. Oh, did you get any of the Sinja Ninjas?
I do have one Sinja Ninja.
They are so good,
and it looks amazing. And I like that it's even. I thought it would be way bigger, but it's more of like a stealthier, sleek. Yeah.
It reminds me of you ever play Metal Gear Solid?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Raiden.
It reminds me of not Raiden. No. Go like the first one. I can't remember his name.
Oh.
It was like Gray Fox or something.
Okay.
He was the ninja. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about, right? He's the invisible ninja. Yeah, that's what he reminds me of. So.
He looks great, and all the accessories there. That's really another one. Oh, and that's NECA has been making me so happy with their articulation, like how they've been feeling like out of the box. So that makes me very happy to hear. But that's another one that is just, sitting here, can't wait. It's just, hey, open me up. I'm like, I know, but I have all of these other toys to play with.
all these other things. So
Well, I did the play set yesterday with my kids, and it took about. Was it an hour? Did it take me so long?
It took me about a half hour. I would say half hour, 40 minutes. Yeah, no, don't feel bad. So especially when the kids are helping. Yeah, that's like So.
Dude, I tried to film like an unboxing / review with my children. It was a disaster.
Yeah.
like if any of the footage, because like I did all of the pre stuff until like the early, like here's the box, blah blah blah, and you can hear my kids chirping in and got stuff out, and then it got to the point of like, oh my god, there's so many pieces to this. I'm like, I had to I'm like, all right, I'll do this is what's in the box, and then I'll do like a finalized, like here it is. The cuts that were being like, guys, you're kind of frustrating me right now because Daddy's trying to just say this one line. It's like
my
terrible idea.
I don't know how your kids get, but my kids get like fixated on one thing.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
so like my daughter kept being like, "Is it time for the zip line?" No, that's like the last thing that's going on. What about now? Should we do the zip line? Right. And then my son's like, "Look at the ooze ball. Look at the ooze ball." I was like, "Oh my god!" Like I'm on step 4. Like you guys are like over here. Yeah.
Guys, just let me get the cardboard thing threw me off. I thought there weren't enough like punching things.
Yes.
I'm like, there's only how many? I'm like, but there's no way this.
Yep.
So then I was like, to my son, I was like, right? Did you lose something? And he goes, no, Dad.
And then like one part of the cardboard thing folds back onto itself.
Yeah.
And I was like, it doesn't say this on the instructions. And then I was like, when do I put the stickers on? And then the instructions clearly say, put its stickers on before placing it. I was like, oh man, I've already screwed this up.
I put mine on after. I did a good job.
Yeah.
I was like the Playmate stuff, even with the van I found, it's just maybe they figured out, toy companies have figured out like sticker placements and like making it easier on us. Like it feels like there's actual like, oh, I can there's a 90-degree angle. Good. It's slotted and it fits.
There was definitely less sticker stress this time around than I remember. And I get sticker stress. It's like the worst part for me.
Me same.
But
it's so funny that
stickers. Yeah. Sorry, real quick. Speaking of stickers, apparently these guys come with stickers too, and they're on the bottom of the plastic. They're really easy to miss.
Okay.
And I took one look at them and went, yeah, my guys are good without stickers. But I saved the stickers, but they're like this big, and you're like, and I was like, nope, I'm out.
Oh, so it's up to us if we want to like slap them on.
But they're on the very bottom, like they're easily missed. So here, they're like here, like they like. I was like, no, I'm good. No stickers, thanks. Yeah. I'll add that digitally later.
I did that. I did the same thing with Spider Robot from Sentinel.
They put any stickers on.
I think those are the kinds you get to wet too. And I'm like, first of all, if this isn't just peel in place, then I'm already out. I'm not dealing with this.
I'm out.
By the way, we have our fellow Toy Daddy and buddy Chewy. What's going on, Chewy? And thank you for the reminder. Yes, this is a good little reminder. Hit that like button, everybody. Appreciate it. And then let's see. Oh my God, Iron Man. I only see Laser Man.
Laser Man.
And
Laser Man Mark 1.
Hello, Lago. What's going on?
Lago?
You were also vending today at the Wayne Toy Show. So let us know. How did you do? Did you move some merch? Did you get, were you better about like, because I'm the worst at, at these vending things because I just sell to buy more stuff. Like I don't actually, like I'm not great about the whole, I'm supposed to get toys out of my house. Oh, that's how that works. Oops. No, I'm terrible. Let's see. For real, like I said, best. Miss you guys today. Yeah, we missed you too, man.
Yeah.
So I know for me coming out of Chris Con, actually Chewy's the one that said it perfectly. Remember the tactic that I never experienced it, but like growing up in our age range, it was like, oh, a kid gets caught smoking. The parents like, you want to smoke? Then here's a carton of cigarettes. Smoke them in front of me. And it was like, by the end, the kids, I don't want to do this anymore, right? Like that whole, we know this. Okay.
Yeah.
That's how it was for I think all of us, but that's how it felt for me with the toys this last weekend. Where I'm like, every time I come down here to take pictures, or I only took one picture this week, I have to like get some. I have no like creativity because I'm just looking at this mess of toys, and I'm like, what did I do? So I feel bad because like I have Fernando Chava asked me to do a Doc Ock, and I'm like, yes, I want to do a Doc Ock, and I finally took out this set, so I figured I could unbox these guys tonight and finally make some Secret Agent Aunt May's. Like you've been
I still have her set up. I will not. I just like I want an army now of Aunt May's to just be like a whole what if wave of Aunt May. What if Aunt May was Iron Man? I don't know. It's so good.
I know. So I got it. So I'm excited. You've made me even more excited for that Aunt May and for cracking this open. So. But yeah, like I feel like just like I burned out, like where I love my toys. It's just from an idea perspective. But this has always happened to me too, where it's like I got to get my area clean. I got to pick up my toys before I can play with them again. And I'm like,
Yeah,
creativity
I feel that.
wise, my creative outlet, like, I'm in the toilet from like a photography standpoint. It's terrible.
I always find though that like when you get like this, one idea will hit you that will almost send you into overdrive to clean everything up. And that's also kind of what I'm waiting for right now to see like if that happens. But I did today. I was like, all right, I got to be home anyway. Let me start to clean up. But you're like reluctantly cleaning. When you're like move a thing over here for a minute and then you spend 5 minutes looking at something else. Yeah,
I'm aware of those. Yes, I know that mode. But yeah, so that's where I've been this week. Where that's why I wanted to like blow it out, talk about all of these toys that I unboxed this past weekend, and then hopefully, then once I start finding their new homes here, the ideas will come back to me. But yeah, did I lose you again? Hang on, this is stupid.
No, I'm here.
Okay. Yeah. It's just this stupid little connector. It's my own fault. Okay. Here's what. Oh, so I did the playset, and then the other thing that I did that I was excited about was I found a Gundam marker, and I started detailing my turtles. So I added some comic stylings to the Mutant Mayhem.
So the Raph that comes in the 2-pack with Rocksteady, he's a little bit more beat up.
Yeah.
But I will say now that like, my son has his turtles and I have my turtles, and then like you have this Raph that came in the 2-pack, and then I've got like the Raph that came in the motorcycle, and I'm like, okay, maybe it is time for me to start like trying customizing at this point. You know what I mean? Or like painting and things like that. So yeah, I've basically got no excuses now. I've got too many turtles. So, but yeah.
Well, it was a fun thing. I'm not saying I was good at it. Like, there's definitely a couple marks where I'm going to be like, you dummy. But like, I figured it's for my kids. It's a cheap, for $10 a figure. Again, like it was easier on my toy anxiety to be like, if I really screw this up,
right,
like I can just buy another one.
Yeah.
It's at the end of the world. Yeah. So, but that was a nice little
fun.
Out?
Do you have it?
They're upstairs because I'm of course I'm going to talk about a thing that I can't now show. But I will do a little reel and whatever. But they came out okay. Like I'm definitely hyped for them. They look better than just the stock. Like that Raph that you have from the 2-pack looks really nice. Like I like the amount that they put on him. I think I overdid it on a couple of mine. But I was just following the musculature.
Yeah. He doesn't really have any like outlining, but he's got like those scuffs on him.
Yeah.
Like that's cool and all. Like, but like I actually think that his teeth and stuff, like I wouldn't touch the teeth with the marker here. And I think Cody did it like full boat.
Oh wow.
But yeah. So yeah, Cody did a good job on his. So
yeah, he was an inspiration. He was one of them that fired me up. But now I have every figure from the wave and the playset and the van. So I think I'm trying to tell myself to be good now.
Did you get
and the costumes? And I have my own set of costume turtles that I have never opened.
Did you get the Splinter or not yet?
I have my Splinter. I've been on the lookout for you, John. Don't worry.
No. I got it.
Right?
I got it. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Okay. I actually think he's one of my favorite things.
Yeah.
So just his look. I don't know. I totally dig him. But yeah, he's fun. I think. I don't know. I really liked him.
I'm gonna try not to wait as long as I did for Guardians to finally watch, which I watched. Hey, everybody! I watched Guardians 3 finally. It took me 2 days. It took me 2 nights to do it, but I got through it.
Nice.
But yeah. So how was the movie? Just give me like your initial.
Oh, dude, I loved it. Right, like I loved it, and I love that my kids loved it. Right, like my son has been quoting it since we went, which I love. Right, like that's just a huge win in my eyes.
Yeah.
And look, did they play with the origin story? Of course. Did they change characters? Yeah. But like it's a different world. They created a different world, and I'm excited by that world they created, and I want to see more.
Okay.
So I loved it. I mean, but I'm also really good at not being like, comparing it to the 1990 Ninja Turtle movie. Like it's a completely different movie,
Yeah.
So but yeah, like it's a new set of turtles for a new generation, but the 4 of them, and I watched a little behind the scenes where like Seth Rogen was talking about, how he's done animated movies where he would record his piece and someone then come in and record their piece. And then he's done animated movies where he's been in the same room. And it's like, there was so much more energy. And he said he brought all those kids in, like the 4 kids doing the main voices, and just let them go. He said he barely scripted it. They just had like guidelines to hit, and they just let them play, and you could feel that.
That's awesome.
Right, like that's a nice feeling in it. So yeah, man, I'm psyched by it. I love it, and like we're gonna get a TV show. I'm thrilled. That's exciting. You know, is it the 1980s Ninja Turtles? No, but like the 1980s Ninja Turtles weren't the comic book turtles, weren't the movie turtles. Like,
right?
It's just enjoy it.
Well, I'm so hyped for it, and that makes me so happy that like it gets your Turtle Boy stamp of approval, which I mean, I knew it was going to be. I knew you were going to enjoy it.
I loved it. And the music, dude. Whew.
Yeah.
Music was just a whole new level.
Did it give you the Spider-Verse vibes? Like, do you think that that's kind of aesthetically what they were going for in that? Or like,
so what I would hate to compare those movies. They're two different styles. They're two different movies, right?
Okay. Right.
Spider-Verse, very digital, very clean. What I loved about the animation style in Turtles is it had texture. Like it felt like it had like a, there was a roughness to it. Like it's too, I've seen people compare it and it's like, they're not the same. Like they're not even the same.
Yeah.
I love this movie for other reasons than I loved Spider-Verse. Like it's,
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. Does it, like, when you were describing that, it's like my question that popped up was like a crayon texture? Like, does it feel like that? Like, does it have that vibe?
It does. Like, it's not like it's got like a sketch kind of, like it's got I'm sure it wasn't, right? It's got like a paper feel to it, right? Like, it almost feels like they brought a comic book forward.
That's neat.
Right? Whereas like Spider-Verse was sleek, but you did so much because it was, but you don't need that in, Turtles, right? Like that's not what you need. So, and again, Spider-Verse was its own beautiful story.
Right.
Turtles is an origin story. This was an origin story. Like, so yeah, it's two different movies. Stop comparing them. Love them both.
Oh yeah. I just went from like, just
no, I know. I'm not saying like, you. I just like there's so many people out there who's like, Turtles wasn't as good as Spider-Verse. It wasn't supposed to be.
Right.
No.
So, okay. I just meant from a visual standpoint,
Yeah. No, from a visual standpoint, they had two very distinct feels, I would say.
Good. Okay. Awesome. God, I do need to see that movie like sooner than later. Not even for sports, just because I'm like super hyped to see it.
It's good.
I've been waiting for this one too. Man, so where are you now with your Mayhem toys? Are you at a good point, a stopping point with what you have?
I've been told I have to stop.
Okay.
I have a birthday coming up in a couple weeks, and whether you're turning 4 or 40, I guess you're getting the same thing. So I've been told to stop. That I've basically been told to just put a stop on all collecting. Period. Because I'm supposed to be getting some. So
I've hit those points too, especially leading up to a birthday or something. So you're in your official spending. So that's, at least you have a Machu in your corner to like pre-order anything to get around.
Oh yeah, I know certain things that like I can get away with pre-ordering that nobody's gonna pick up. But like I was picking up stuff in the store like Target, and I was like, okay, all right, I'll put it back.
I know. My wife she was looking at her Amazon the other day. She's like, oh, that's a lot of, another Batman. Oh, and another Spider-Man. This is a lot of pre-orders. I'm sorry. Oh my god, she's so good. She never hits me with that, but that's how I know that it's been like a lot of toys have been coming back in the last couple of weeks. but she didn't stop me. I was very happy. I wasn't gonna do it, but again, can't stop, won't stop. I saw Commander Rogers, and I really
you haven't opened it yet, yeah.
And I'm like, I'm gonna get that. Oh, and then there's the new Ant-Man, and I said, I'll never get another. Like, I think I'm gonna be done with MCU figures, but like that's a nicer Paul Rudd head sculpt, and who doesn't?
Is it? Oh, it isn't. Oh, okay. Yeah. See, I was pretty good at passing on those, but like you might have just sold me on the Paul Rudd head sculpt.
Paul Rudd's the only one, and it's not even the best one. Like the best one, God, was from
that smirk.
The smirking one, and they didn't give us the smirking one, so I already have kind of from the Yellow Jacket one, so I have a Paul Rudd head sculpt, but it's not the smirking one. But then this is gonna look better. Like these have been, they've been doing a really good job. Like for all the things that we can criticize in the Legends direction, like MCU head sculpts to me have not been an issue. Like they've just been better and better each movie, like each release. Like that's why I have 3 Star-Lords, because they've progressively gotten better. What time is it? You're so good.
I got 2 minutes. I got probably about 5 minutes, and then I got to jump.
So do you want to know? Do you want the world exclusive of what I thought about Guardians 3?
Yeah, no, absolutely. It's
you were part of the group that busted my balls
about it for the second time yesterday, so that's okay. But yeah.
Well, I need to watch it.
I fell sound asleep on it the second time around. Go ahead.
I enjoyed it, but of course, like it still left me in like maybe it's just because it was the end, and I'm not spoiling. Like, guys, chat. I'm not here to spoil if you've been waiting. I just there was still that missing thing. I don't know. Is it the MCU? Are we just all missing a thing? Is there a piece missing?
I think there's just been a lack of connection, right? Everything before had such a connective tissue to everything else that this just, like, I agree with you. I think that this was it had a lack of connection in the MCU, but I think it wrapped up the Guardians trilogy. Like they had Guardians had the best trilogy in the MCU. No question.
Yes. Yeah. No, it was, I mean, don't get me wrong. Yeah. I immediately do want to rewatch it for my second time now from all, like I want to throw that on. I will have it on. The soundtrack, I mean, James Gunn picks winners. Like that was an amazing soundtrack. And the humor was great. God, Mantis and Drax together are just gold. They're just comedic gold. Yeah. So it actually reminds me, I forget who took the picture. I feel bad now. But there was a top 10 TPC picture of the car scene with the rock. I'm like, now I get it. When I was watching, I'm like, oh, this is what the shot was about.
Yeah.
So they could have easily spoiled this. I was the jerk, like, don't tell me what the scene is.
I'm impressed you went this long. That's impressive. So but yeah, going back to what you said about James Gunn, I mean, he uses music to, set a mood, further a story, set a feeling so well. Yeah. That is one of the reasons I got excited when he went over to DC, because he's now got access to that whole Warner Brothers library.
Oh, that's true.
So like
I never even considered that.
Yeah, that's like kid in a candy store stuff, that could be really exciting.
Yeah.
Oh
man. He has a great ear. That's I know. Anyway. So I liked it. Guardians 3 liked it. I wanted to love it, but I don't think I've ever loved the end of any trilogy or any storyline, because there's always there's a closure to it. There's an end. So there's always a sadness to it. Yeah. But
I think there's supposed to be too.
Yeah. It was amazing story though. Like really, and the character progression through all 3. And that's where I felt like when you even look back at Ego and from the second movie and it doesn't matter. Like none of those storylines didn't matter, because it really was just watching these characters change and develop and evolve,
Yeah, they were the storyline. That team, where they go, their heart, that was a storyline for sure.
Yeah. Well, John, I don't want to give you time to have a bathroom break before your pre-record.
Appreciate that.
Thanks for coming on, by the way. There's your fellow co-host, Machu, saying you're the last person these cards who can speak freely. Fair. And Wesley, all right, see, I wasn't the last one. All right, he was there with me watching it last night. Loved it. That's awesome. And then, here's a quick question for you on the way out. Did either of you guys get the NECA TMNT Chrome Dome figure?
Yes.
Yes. John owns it, and then that was the reason why I did buy it. I still haven't opened them, but I do own the Chrome Dome because of John.
I like him. He's one of the biggest NECA figures that are out there, and he moves really, really well.
He looks like it, and it was the back of the box art, him picking up Mikey.
Yeah.
And then, John, did I tell you that I was watching classic cartoon episodes? I was the other day. I was like, I rented a DVD. Oh, maybe okay. Maybe it was one of my other turtle. Don't tell the other turtle boys.
You have other turtle friends? Yeah. There are other people out there that like turtles.
So first of all, I'm super hyped that the classic cartoon's coming back. right? For in Netflix or whatever. Where is it going to be? Is it Netflix?
I thought it was. I think it's on. Is it? I thought it was Paramount. No?
Oh, Paramount's bringing them back.
Paramount?
Okay.
Yeah.
So the classic, I like that they're going to be accessible, right? But I borrowed a DVD from the library of like classic Cowabunga, the Cowabunga collection, whatever. And watching that with my kids gave me so much information on like the NECA accessories that I like. Why did they give me this gigantic gem? Oh, because Craig needed it in Dinosaur Lands. Like I think it made sense. Like Chrome Dome, that fired me up seeing him play out. Like actually watching the episodes and then looking at all of the NECA stuff heightened my appreciation for NECA and like the little weird crap that they're pulling out of these episodes to give us in these accessory trays. It's the best.
They go deep too, right? Like there's times where I'm like, you're like, oh look, this is cute. It's Shredder as a fly, and then you realize like that is from an episode. Like that is deep in an episode.
Yeah.
Or the what is it like the I'm going to say gopher, but I don't think that's what it is. It's like the hamster statue where it's supposed to be like the Maltese Falcon, right? Like that. And that came out, you're just like, oh, this is so good. Yeah. They go deep, and I appreciate that same way. It's like, okay, you like, but again, it goes back to like we've talked about this before on other streams where it's like it's people who care about these figures and care about the story making the toys, and that makes a huge difference.
Mm-hmm. So I know. Compared to like, I always tell my parents all the time, like He-Man, like again, big thanks to that the toys that made us, right? Like getting to, I love that show. And like just seeing like and being able to show my parents like, look at this. It was straight up a toy that then they created to sell to children. Like they had to create the world. But it's just so I don't know. It's just so funny how these things all connect. Anyway, I am super excited for those episodes to be available so I can watch more than like the 8 that I watch with my kids because they were awesome.
I went back, I think either last year or whatever, and rewatched that whole series. And then like, obviously there was probably the last 3 seasons I didn't remember at all, the Red Sky season.
Right.
So I did that. And then I did the live action Next Mutation one, which was interesting. And now I'm currently on the like 2000s Ninja Turtle series, which I actually, as of right now, because I want to go through and watch all the series.
Yeah.
This one might be my favorite.
Is that the one with the the American Pie people?
American Pie people.
Or was I thinking of?
It's like from 2003. But I realized that I'm going to mispronounce his name because that's what I do best. The writer on this, Chris Yost, is one of the head writers of this show, and he like went on to write Ragnarok and other stuff. Like,
oh wow.
So it was like really interesting to see like this is one of his like first shows that he was head writer on. So it's like it's kind of cool to get into that. So I'm loving it. I
want to say because I get thrown off with because obviously now it's like by look. Like if I see the look of the turtle, I'm like, oh, that's the early one, or 2001. Oh wait, that's the Rise. Oh, that's like I need to see their physical form.
I would say they're probably more that like the series that the figures that just came out. The 4-pack, the Mirage 4-pack that just came out, they're more that like kind of beefy, not dark humor, but like they're
I think I know what you're talking about. Okay.
Yeah. So I've been enjoying it, but
oh, that's good stuff. All right. Well, John, thanks for joining me this evening. I appreciate you popping in, hanging out. Of course. And then your next scheduled appearance is going to be this coming Wednesday. Between Two Sentinels with Machu Toy.
On Machu Toy's YouTube channel. So.
Great. And then do you guys have a guest already planned?
It's our TMNT night. So we've got, a whole you're coming on. We got a whole swath of people coming on.
Yes.
So it'll be a lot of fun.
Dig out my best turtle shirt for you.
Dig it up. I'm running the wash now because I've been wearing nothing but turtle shirts all week. So but cool, man. Again, I always appreciate that you put the invite in there, and love stopping in to chat with you. So.
Yeah, appreciate it, dude. Well, thanks, John.
All right. Of course, man.
Have a great rest of your night. I'll have an awesome pre-record, buddy.
Thanks, man. So, if you're still going, I'll jump back on when I'm done.
Sounds good. I'll keep an eye out for you.
Perfect. Thanks, dude. Have a great night.
Yep. All right. So that was a nice little hangout sesh with Jay Shot. So you know what? While this was here, I know I'm all over the place, everybody. But here we go. So this was a box store because look, I actually did have a purpose. I wanted to show you first a couple of the other things from Daiso. I know. See, I'm all over the place. So miniatures from Daiso. Look at that. A little tub. This is like literally. I bought this. Machu convinced me. He goes, these are perfect for toys, storing their toys. So yeah, it's a figure tote. So there we go. And then this little luggage moving roller. So, I love the weird little things that we were able to pick up. But yeah, Alf is going to be a future episode. I'll get into this, but man, I bought him for the accessories specifically. But having him in hand, I'm not going to lie, like I do remember watching a lot of Alf. So now I'm actually kind of pumped that I have this Alf figure. But man, I will tell you, I don't care so much about the Zach Morris phone. That Zach Morris phone, but this camera, that was like needed that. And while I do have some camcorders already, another NECA one, again, some of the top accessory makers in the game, I didn't want to miss out. But I'm going to cough for a second. Hang on. All right. I needed my voice because I see all of a sudden peeping from behind the curtain. It's now the second run-in from between two sentinels. It's the Machu toy.
I always love your intros.
I'm gonna pop a blood vessel one of these days.
I hope you don't.
How you doing, Matt?
Oh, I'm tired. I'm tired.
Well, thanks for hanging out, buddy, because this is all the toys that I bought with you on our adventure last
oh my
weekend.
God, what an adventure that was, right?
It was, and maybe you have some more of the Daiso stuff because that's when I started showing off.
Not near me.
I know, I'm such a
are
brat.
next to me, but like I don't even have my second camera set up. I still have
Yes,
Shipwreck Yimbo with the microphone that we got from
Yep.
Daiso.
Yeah, we each got microphones. Matt's like, oh, for podcasting pictures. I'm like, yeah, that's amazing.
Yeah.
And then, of course, he starts shipwreck crooning over here. And I ended up buying a shipwreck myself. So we got some more chats things going on real quick. Oh, Henrock's in the house. What's going on? Man, the whole Wayne Toy Show crew is chilling this evening.
Yeah.
Hopefully. You were there today.
Yeah, you were missed today, Imbo. You and Jay Shot both were missed.
Oh, well, it's nice to hear. But yeah, we went to a farm. We took my kids to a farm. So it was like a good family day, you know. We do the family stuff.
Family Day's always good.
Family days are good.
Yeah.
But I also it's been good. Even though I bought new toys this week, I've needed to not buy as many toys because I'm still trying to enjoy all the stuff that we picked up.
Dude, we picked up a lot of stuff. I still haven't opened everything up. I still have like the scroll pack that I have to open up. I still got some Micro Galaxy Squadron I have to open up.
Oh, those
Squadron
ones are very cool. Those Squadron ones are very cool.
What was it? Scrap Iron? The one that you sold
Scrap Iron.
Before we even left for whatchamacallit, for Chris
That's
Con.
right. From Yimbo's basement.
Yeah, from Yimbo's basement.
That's
I got.
So just so everybody knows, Matt came to my house before our thing, so I was just like, "Oh, well, you need to see where I stream from and my toy space." So just so it's not weird, took Matt down to my basement. took him to the toy room.
It was impressive. It was very impressive. I gotta say.
So Henrock's here, Lagos here, who say the villain soundtrack was very Spider-Verse, but other than that, it was very different. Loved all the scribbles. Oh, that's going back to the Mutant Mayhem convo. There we go. There's the picture of the gang today.
We tried to do a Last Supper.
I love
photo with Lago in the middle.
Yes. That's spectacular. So that's so wonderful. I'm so happy you guys had a great day. And toys were moved, or just toys were moved around? Did guys get stuff out or
around?
Yeah.
That was the consensus, was that like toys were moved around. I think I think Toy Chase even said that he came home with more stuff than he left with.
Yeah, well, that was
possibility.
These are the things that happen.
That's what happened to me in Toy-Con. You were there. You saw me, right? Like
I know.
I was able to sell most of the stuff that I brought, but
yeah,
I ended up coming home with a new line of toys like Storm Collectible Mortal Kombat figures.
Mm-hmm.
I still have yet to shoot. Yeah,
I know. What I was telling John just before, I was like, this has been a good week for me to just kind of like reset. I figured I go. And I went through all of July, you know, doing the full-time toy guy thing. And I was like, August hit and we had that wonderful weekends.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just like this week, it's just been okay. Like I need to deal with my disorganization. I'll get there when I get there. Like I needed to give myself this little week to just kind of chill. Because like ideas weren't percolating. Like I have one. Actually, right behind me, I have a cool one. Well, I think it's cool. But this is with.
I need to get one of those. Yeah,
the 14-inch Titan Sentinel figures.
Yeah, those look cool.
So yeah, there's not much to you know. Like
you don't need much. They're not going to be like posed in Spider-Man poses, right?
Right. I literally like this is how I had him, just like kind of hand out, reach in, just more for the back. Like honestly, in the picture, I think it's just going to be the legs anyway. But yeah, I wanted to have that guy. Oh yeah, so. So this is for you guys next time. Look,
there you go.
Now I can do Between Two Sentinels. I still have to open up the one that I got from Chewy.
Some of the things that I
yes,
this is I got the bases right.
Okay, yeah.
He was selling them for like the whole thing, like the figure and all. I don't really care about the figure. I just wanted the bases. He was selling them $10 a pop. I was like, that's good props for pictures, you know?
Yeah, man. So who was that? What base was that?
This was with the Hawkeye. Oh, there goes his arrow. Oh, he has an arrow with. There's an arrow with. It looks like Wasp on it. That's pretty cool. I'm not getting that. That's too far down on the floor.
Well, don't forget that's there because you could use it with that Legends one. Yeah,
I'll just move it over so I don't roll over it. So that was one, and it has extra pieces. And who else is there? I got the Daredevil, but he came with this little cross.
Oh yeah,
I like. Yeah. So, I mean, if somebody were to print this out and paint it, it would be more than $10 probably.
Yes.
Right.
Oh, for sure.
So yeah, and then
so you clean that guy out. That's great.
Yeah. I mean, here's the Daredevil figure. I'm not really gonna use it. Maybe I'll use some parts of it, but like I don't really shoot selects.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
But their props are
great. It's
yeah.
The only thing though I noticed is like the newer ones, they don't come with these backgrounds anymore.
And yeah, I think that's all been just part of like them keeping their price point at the $29.99, you know, like which they've been great about. But that was one of the things. But again, not every single toy. Like their Iceman has the ice slide.
Yes,
which I still have to open up, and Human Torch came with this awesome but it's not as consistent as what it was, where like it felt like everybody had a beautiful window piece, crushed car, blah blah blah.
Like I got the Spider Woman one, right, and it has all these like this base with like the Hydro agents that I have to like plug in.
That's so cool.
That would be really cool for like something in the background.
Yeah.
So
you got some good ones. So wait, keep busting those out. We're just gonna talk to RG in the house. What's going on, RG? And Loco Lou, what's popping, people? I've been told I had to stop in. Just brought more. Let's see if it's a Spider-Man and Turtles. You can't say. That's funny. And I'm loving my Mezco Green Ranger and wait to post up shots. All right. Yeah, that Mezco Green Ranger. Everybody loves them.
Yeah, I'm waiting for that.
Except Matt, who doesn't have it in hand yet.
It's okay. I have so many things that I still haven't opened up. It would probably just be in the pile of things that I still have to open up, right?
Yeah, that is true. By the way, Red Wagon Dioramas. Hello. One of the event coordinators of Chris Con. Thanks for joining us. I actually he posted a comment on our drive home stream, so I haven't responded yet, but I will. But it was about like appreciating our little conversation about making ChrisCon, taking it to the next step of evolution for next year. What do you have there? What is that?
This was from Toy Chase. He picked it up for me at San Diego Comic-Con because
Nice.
I had missed it, and I was telling John, I was like, man, we should have went to the Loyal Subjects booth because I wanted to get those new turtles.
Yeah, dude,
Yeah.
they look really, really, really great.
Yeah,
And I've been interested to know how the turtles have been moving on the newer stuff.
Yeah,
Because I really like my Krang figure. But the original, like early Donnie, moves well, but like not, it didn't blow me away, but
right.
I keep hearing
I didn't like them at first, right? I bought all the turtles and then I ended up giving them to John. That's usually how it works.
Right.
I buy the turtles that I don't like them. I'm like, you want them? Take them.
Yeah.
Give them to your kids if you want. If they like them, But yeah, there was a lot of good stuff that everybody had for sale,
Mm-hmm.
Toy Mirth had the turtle disguise pack, which I know people were looking for.
Right. Was it a crowded show? Because sometimes they it's hit or miss in terms of crowds. Like sometimes it's like you're getting bumped if you stand and have a conversation. like we will just park in the middle of an aisle and just start talking.
Right.
And sometimes you get squeezed by, and then other times it's just like some movement. It's decent. It's never like empty. Those are never empty. But
yeah, I arrived late, so it wasn't really that crowded, I think.
Okay.
But like I guess it was a decent size. But also, again, I think like this week, a lot of people are on vacation, probably.
Right. It's all
right?
August.
We were talking about that after the con, but like, it is what it is. We got to hang out. That was
exactly cool. Well, that's what it always comes down to, right? The
Mm-hmm.
first step is having fun with friends. By the way, Task at Hand said, any of you get the TMNT 3 4-pack?
Yes.
Open them the other day. The detail's impressive. Okay, so Task at Hand appreciates them. Did you crack them open yet or not yet?
I did not. John brought it to me yesterday while I was watching SummerSlam. So I was tempted to open it at the time, but I was like, I was just cleaning upstairs, right?
Mm-hmm.
I tried not to have any toys spill over from down here to upstairs, but
dude, I know. I'm very much the same way. So you got the turtle story. Yeah. So I've heard be careful about the ankles. I've heard be careful about the ankles.
Oh, they
on the TMNT.
These
3.
move a lot better than the other ones.
Yeah, you just threw me off guard with that. Like little ooh. I was like, are we still talking? What are we talking about here?
Oh, this is Now I'm gonna buy. These are the ones that are just black and white with the color of their bandana.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna pick those up with the regular color, but like I thought these look really cool because it really pops their the color of the bandana.
Yeah.
Yeah, these move a lot better than the old ones. And I love this art style too. That's why I really wanted it.
Right.
Yep.
Well, that's I'm gonna have to mess around.
Sold on this.
I'm gonna have to mess around with.
Any
with those. The only problem is when it's a turtle. Like, I mean, I guess I do have the one Donnie, but just to grab one. Like you always feel like I always tell, but then they need a friend. They need their brothers.
They need their brothers. So the way I buy turtles is if I can't buy them all, I'll wait or I'll hold off. Like I'll pass on them.
Yeah.
Because I don't like to buy one and then I gotta find the others.
Right.
They all have to be together.
Let's see. Red Wagon, by the way, said I would like to get one of those Sentinels for my retro 375 Marvel Legends. That would definitely go really well. But he's 14 inches. He's massive. So yeah, they're just fun. They're that as a Titan figure, you know what you're gonna get, but
You don't.
I'm very happy I have. I almost bought 3 of them. I was like, just start with the one. Just start with the one.
I don't even know who should I pull out. Leo? Should I pull out Raph? What do you want?
Get it? I'm Leo's my boy.
All right, I gotta pull out Leo then. I
And McKinney's.
do remember Cody said something about his hand. It's kind of weird.
Oh, the holding of the sword. Instead of doing the thumb on top, it goes
It's like
thumb in
through,
between. Yeah,
right?
through. Yeah.
That looks weird. I'm sorry you saw
It
that.
does
On
look
camera.
weird. No, Cody was right. It looks weird.
Yeah. Wait, let me see if I can get the focus. There it is. You can see the thumb.
Yeah,
Right.
why did they do that? Was
I
that how
guess
it wasn't?
I don't think so, but I guess it helps grip the sword handle better.
I mean, from a practical standpoint, that would be how you do it, right? If you had those 3
If you
fingers.
had those 3 fingers. I don't know.
Yeah.
I can't tell you because I don't have my hands are not like that, right?
Yeah. I mean, oh geez. I'm just here I am just doing a penguin hand. That's
I'm afraid to fully put the sword in the hand because I don't want to break it on the camera, like I did with
no breaking toys on camera. We try to avoid that.
with Kino.
By the way, M. McKinney says, Yo Yimbo and Machu, in your opinion, which faction do you think is the best villains to fight? For example, Avengers, X-Men, Justice League. Oh, like best collection of like best rogues gallery of a team. I mean, like I always say, Batman and Spidey have the 2 best.
They do. They really do.
Like, because each of their villains have true like motivations behind their shenanigans.
Yeah.
Like you can see both sides to like Pete and against whoever. Same thing with Batman. Like the trauma in all of their backstories.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. I would say out of those,
Yeah.
probably X-Men.
Yeah, like if you're talking team,
Mm-hmm.
right? Because then Magneto is actually like an organized entity
like
that
the
you're going up
Brotherhood,
against, right?
The
As opposed to
Morlocks, right?
yeah, because like the Legion of Doom. I mean, I know that there's serious versions of them, but I can't take the Legion of Doom seriously. I
Never take
can't.
it seriously.
Right? Like I just and it is. They're just thrown together misfits. Same thing with like I guess so. I would place Sinister Six above
But
Legions of Doom.
You're counting that's a Spider-Man. Like if you're going off of Avengers, X-Men, and Justice League,
right?
You're using one person's rogues gallery. But then you could say the same thing for Justice League with Batman's rogues gallery.
That's what I'm saying, because then they're just pulling in. I'm kind of with you in terms of the examples that you gave us, McKinney. I would say I'm with Machu that like the X-Men, the Brotherhood of Mutants, like that is the out of those specific ones. Yeah, I think I'm on board with that. By the way, we have another buddy in the chat, Rupert Vega. What's going on? Thanks for joining us. And then Dix Figs, Machu, give the people what they want. Where's the smoke genie shots?
I mean, I have the smoke genie here. Let me turn it on. The second camera.
He only has the one cam. He only has the one cam tonight.
I've been trying to clean here. It's been like endless streaming. It's like everything's piling up.
Well, this is now you're just continuing your record-setting pace.
Yeah.
What
was it? Yeah, last week between like
six? Was it
6 streams? But like Wednesday and Thursday, I was on like within 24 hours, I was on 5.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm really impressed with look at the elbow bend on that.
Yeah.
Right. The plastic still does feel a little bit, cheap-ish. Because like I did notice like when I was trying to move it, like a little bit of the plastic looks like it's about to tear.
Okay.
Probably have to heat this sucker up, right?
Okay. Hashtag Team Heat.
Team Heat, baby. But I'm gonna say like out of this, like it's almost the articulation with this one, and it's almost on par. Well, not on par. It's probably right beneath the the Revoltech turtles.
Oh wow.
Like that you can pose, right? But this one's not that far off.
Interesting.
Maybe like the ankles, like you said, like that worries me a little bit. Right? All they need to do is like add a swivel on the ankle, and I could probably figure that out.
Interesting.
I'm surprised.
They've been making some good stuff about the loyal subjects. That's what it appears to me. Oh wait, what did I do?
Yeah, I'm
just
gonna
try to fire up my second cam, which apparently doesn't want to. Let me fix that real quick.
Yeah.
Stop that. Extra cam. There we go.
I think I know why there was a little bit of the tear. It's the butterfly joint was cutting into the plastic a little bit.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, while you are messing with that, I've just put together a little lesson plan as I was like what's a good flow of toys. So we were talking about Marvel Selects, so we're gonna kick things off with a Better Ray Bill from Marvel Select. We're gonna on my end, I'm gonna kick, and then from there you mentioned Scrap Iron, so then we'll get into our Joes, and then we'll finish things up with just Legends because you and I basically have all of the same ones now.
Yeah.
We're gonna talk about it. So you were today at Marvel Select. So again, like with these big boys, I've been wanting to talk about him for a little bit. But he also moves so much better than previous ones where he doesn't have all of the squeaking, and he has more generous, like in the past releases of like the torso crunch. And the Better Ray Bill, man, it was just Jay. He got it because I know I'm late to this party. He had it a while back, and he was showing off some crazy like balancing poses that this guy can do and running, just because he's got what is that nice?
And he's a big boy, right?
He's a big boy. That's what I'm trying to say. What is it? What's the God? Why am I blanking on this term? Center of gravity, right? That's it. Yeah. He's got a nice center of gravity. So he doesn't have any other hands. He does have a Stormbreaker, but the highlight outside of him, he is the highlight, is also this amazing like spinning Stormbreaker.
Oh, that looks so sick.
Yeah. So he can get posed up nicely. As soon as I posted my reel a few weeks ago, I was hit up saying, people have made custom capes for him. Like, so the stuff is out there. But yeah, so just there's my little Marvel Select talk for today. I love this. This is incredible.
Like, how heavy is that thing?
Which one, the Stormbreaker or the whole figure?
The Stormbreaker. This looks heavy.
This is not at all. Like, this is actually nice and light. Yeah, even Stormbreaker itself is on the lighter side.
That's good.
So yeah, no, it looks awesome. So there he is. Looks great. Another awesome like Marvel Select big beefy boys. They don't miss on their big beef. But there we go. That accessory is great. So now I'm finally going to be able to get these two guys together.
Yes. Yeah.
And
so good.
Yeah, dude, this store is great. So much for my mental segues, because this is what we do. Everything goes together, all these franchises. Yeah. But yeah, so I want to do back-to-back spinning, because now Beta Ray, I guess, would be bigger than Thor, right? Like, this is an appropriate scaling.
Yeah, he would be.
So I have from the Legends Ragnarok, he came with the spinning Mjolnir, so I want to kind of configure dueling spinning, you know what I mean? Like maybe some kind of back-to-back, but have Beta Ray being the focal point. But yeah, I'm definitely happy I picked up this Thor and Destroyer. Actually, that could be the next one. Here, we'll stack up. We'll see what the Destroyer looks like next to Beta Ray Bill. There we go.
He moves really well for a big boy.
Dude. I remember that was like the first thing you would put him up in the superhero pose. Mm-hmm. That's right. Like immediately you're like Oh, wait a minute. What happened? Oh, no. Oh, no. I just took him off the stream. I don't know what happened there. So I'm sorry if that was buzzing. Did you hear buzzing? I heard buzzing. That's why I just pulled him down. In the chat, anybody let me know? Is that okay? So Matt dipped. He'll be back. He'll be back. Over here, I was just trying to stand these guys up. Nothing, super crazy. Now, might as well get into this Thor. I do really like the Thor. At first, I didn't want to get him because of the paint. I don't know why I was being silly, because you know what that means? You get a lot more crunch out of this guy. There we go. So, yeah, at first I wasn't crazy about using the paint, but I've since learned to accept it because it's really not that big a deal. The head, I do have trouble turning this head because of the cape, the hair cape in the back, the hair and the cape. But yeah, I had to have some issues there. So you're not going to get a lot of like head turning, which is the bummer. But like I said, for what I want to do photo-wise, especially with any kind of Thor, I think I'm pretty good. And there's the Destroyer stacked up. So he is still bigger. So that's kind of what I wanted to check out. I wanted to see if he was... I'm just knocking everything over now. So yeah. Oh! Come on. Stand up on me, Beta Ray. Beta Ray. There we go. Yeah, so Destroyer, still taller. Still taller. And there's Thor. So boom. I like it. All right, let me get back to the chat while we see if Matt will rejoin us. Let's see. Emma Kenny says, cool. I would say Justice League, just because all the villains combined, like Superman is Doomsday, Darkseid. Yeah, that's a fair point. It depends on, like that's what Matt and I were saying about going back to that villains question. Like, are you just using all of League of Doom, where it's just everybody's main bad guy pulled together? So anyway, yeah, it's a toss-up type question, but that's a good one. See, that's what I mean. Like, I could easily see it because those are all top-level villains. And then Jabo, thank you so much. So yeah, he did hear that. So there Matt will hopefully be coming back. But in the meantime, you got me, everybody. So let's see. Now that I can get Better Ray Bill out of the way, again, really cool figure. And it is nice. And I will continue to say it's really nice and great that Marvel Select, Diamond Select has been keeping their price point at the $30. So that's been really awesome. So even though, not everything, we're not getting a beautiful top level diorama piece in every single figure, we are still getting a lot of really great stuff. And like I said, that's just a big old hunk of plastic. And what I don't think you need any more. You got the posing hands, and then you got the grip, the spinning Stormbreaker. But for these guys, they came with some stuff too. I tried to keep everything out in front of me. I think I did a pretty good job. I think I have it all here. So thanks to Chewy for bringing these on Saturday night, because that was how we kept all of our accessories together. But there's Thor's other alt head sculpt. My one knock, again, because this is a great set. I'm very happy to have this set. But it's the same facial expression. And I just wish that one was maybe this one was like a yell. I wish there was a yelling one. So that's it. That's, if you're going to give us the two head sculpts, just give us something else. Something with some emotion. So there's that. Thor also comes with, he's got the call to Mjolnir, then also a fist. And then Destroyer has a fist, and he's also got a Mjolnir holding hands, which is cool. And I have got a Macho toy backstage. There we go.
Hey, sorry about that. I don't know what happened.
It's all good. It's all good. Yeah, figured, technology.
Yeah,
it sucks. It happens.
It's been pissing me off lately with I think it happened with me on another stream, where my video kept cutting in and out. I don't know if it's the camera or if it's like my switcher that's acting funny.
Yeah, just did a little like it yelled at everybody and then
Oh, I didn't even know.
disappeared.
That
Yeah, no, I know. Just
the first time it happened.
And McKinney said, "Yeah, but do you have the DC McFarlane Caveman Batman? I don't have the Caveman. I have the Gladiator, or I guess he's also considered the Gladiator. I have a Gladiator, Superman, and Batman. Superman is like that shirtless one with the straps.
I just
And
got
then-
that one.
Gladiator Batman, if we're speaking the same thing, my interpretation is he looks like a knight, not Duke Thomas, but he looks like a knight. Again, he's just out of reach." But that's the Gladiator Bat. So I passed on the Caveman Batman, but that line looks really awesome. Like that Caveman Batman is super yoked up, super thick, and just mad. And he looks good. But I do not have any of the Caveman guys. Gentleman says, it seems like most people aren't too excited about that Thor. I've actually been wanting an Eric Masterson Thor. I love the Walt Simpson run. Yeah, I guess it's because you did have, what was it, the Thor, was it the 80th anniversary? That was a big one. Which I skipped that one when he was first out. I bought like the Iron Man. I bought the.
Yeah, I didn't get that one either. I
think I skipped that Cap too. But and then Thor Ragnarok came out, and I know that I instantly jumped on that because of that spinning Mjolnir piece and the different head sculpt. But then I didn't realize that it was Ragnarok was like the character. It wasn't a Thor. He's like Cyborg Thor, right?
Yeah.
So I have to pull him out from somewhere. I would like to compare the two. Like, I don't know if there's much difference. That's the whole thing. Like, I think the bodies are probably the same, but I don't want to say that for a matter of fact because I don't have it in hand.
Yeah, I don't have. Do I have mine? No. I have to update my shelves now. So much toys that came out.
I know, man. That's been a big thing too, is trying to figure out what's going to stay up, what's going to go, what deserves to have a place. Like, I am very happy I have my Guardian shelf up to complete. Everybody's there.
I'm also very happy you
Got my
finally saw
dog.
the movie.
Boy, what a good girl, Cosmo. Cosmo's such a good girl.
Right?
All right, so we go from these. We'll stick in Legends. So we both got this pack, and ultimately, it has your thumbs up, right? It has, this has my thumbs up. Yeah, what Matt was saying is here, that like on this Destroyer, like you don't have any lower torso crunch, but you get a pretty generous upper torso, and then the leg movement. It's also everything's smooth. So what did you have him clamp down? It was like superhero pose, right? Like
I had
instantly?
him in the
Just
the
the
3-point stance.
Yeah.
The superhero landing.
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out how to fit these size in Raph's hands.
There you go. Yeah, not as good as Machu's.
No, it looks good.
But yeah, he's neat. So I want to, what? I was a big fan. I'm one of the ones that I love the first Thor movie. That's what I'm trying to say. I love the first Thor movie. And I know that first one also took heat, but then I think now people fondly remember the first one because then they turned on the second movie. But I like all Thor movies.
I think what I heard the most about the first Thor movie was that, they dyed his eyebrows.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. That was very silly. Joe says, I have the 80th. I bought the select one mainly for the spinning piece before Legends started doing it. But yeah, that Thor is a different guy, right? Yeah, that's what I want to check. I'm so annoyed, and I apologize to you out there, Chatland and Jamelin, that I don't have this instantly available. I should have had that foresight. Ugh. In my show planning, though, is just a mess of toys at my feet. So that is my one, to be fair to me.
I'm on the same boat as you, Yimbo. Toys just everywhere.
I know. And this is, again, not complaining. I love this is a great problem to have. It is still a thing that needs to be dealt with. All right. We want to go the Bruce Banner because we'll go big packs.
Yeah.
All right. So then,
Unfortunately, I don't have mine near me. But you have them. So
yeah, here we go. So I'm
This-
gonna be
this was the set that we both were looking for, right?
yes,
And we both
So-
had the same thoughts about it, right?
right. So the glasses come off, which on one hand, awesome.
Yeah.
Second hand is very easy to lose. I do wish, and here's again, it's a very cool set. There's nothing special about this banner figure, like
Right.
at all. Like he's going to be hard to stand because it's on the civilian body you've messed with many times before.
Mm-hmm.
That one head sculpt is great. I mean, great as in it's a head sculpt that they gave us.
Right.
But he looks so young. I still keep seeing young Captain America.
You mean like pre-serum?
Yeah, pre-serum. Yep. That's what I keep seeing out of this pack. He's missing the hood head. He needs a yelling face.
Mm-hmm.
Again, they just gave us the one. I'm not here to knock it because I'm happy. Look, I have a Bruce Banner figure. That's really awesome. After the last couple of years of just makeshifting them, it's neat. I just don't think that looks like any Bruce Banner I've ever had in my mind.
Yeah.
like ever. But he's not the highlight. The highlight is actually the Hulk.
The Hulk is a pretty good figure, and I didn't buy the pack for the Hulk. I bought it for the banner, right?
Right. You and I are both the same thing. It was like, oh, I just can't wait. Because that's the figure I wanted. I wanted to write home about the Bruce Banner figure. And then it turns out that was nothing. But yeah, there's Hulk, man. The Hulk is great. This was a nice surprise to both of us that it had a hand with the bent pipe. And the pipe is nice and light. So you don't have to worry about that, messing up a pose or anything. But this just comes off, so I can use that on any Hulk that I want, which is great. And he's just gnarly. Like, that's an impressive sculpt. I really like this Hulk.
Looks really good, and it catches like the light really nicely, right? With the grays.
Yeah. And remind me, I know we figured. So it was an inking issue. Is that that's why he was gray?
I think so. I believe that's what I heard.
Right, like in the chat, I know that this is like a popular story that goes around, and it's one that I've heard. And then we were all unboxing our toys, and then we still were Mandela affecting each other, and like, did that happen or why? So in the chat, if you happen to remember, why was the Hulk gray? Was it because of like cost of ink, or they ran out of green, or they just
or miscommunication? I believe, right?
Or maybe that's what it. Maybe that's yeah. There's the other head sculpt. Oops. But yeah, so this is an awesome Hulk, and he comes with 2 fists.
Oh my god!
So
you
2
just gave me
fists.
an idea, Yimbo.
Yeah, what's that?
Because the turtles I have are also gray,
Yes.
right? So if I put them with the Hulk, that should be a cool shot.
That would be a very cool shot. I concur. Oh, timber.
Oh, I felt that from here.
Right? Now, how should we describe these new legends, like in the feel of them? Because they feel different.
I think I like them more because
Yeah.
I can
Same.
put them away and not be worried about it bowing, like the legs bowing.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you feel the same way. Maybe less so with that banner figure, but I think also with the plastic on that one, it does feel a little bit different from the older.
Yes. Like it's like his arms, you're right. His arms still have a little bit of the gumminess.
Mhm.
Banner's does. So, because it's still that hit or miss, we don't know what factory you're getting your figures. What wave comes out of where.
Yeah.
So that's why some of these feel
You
a
can
little
say that
bit
with most
gummier.
of the companies now too. Like,
Right,
I
exactly.
feel the same way about Mafex too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So like, all I know is that even though he has some of the same issues, but like he's awesome. Same thing with Destroyer. Like, just something about him feels wonderful, like wonderful, like truly, like everything is so nice and easy to move.
Mm-hmm.
And then he doesn't feel like an enormous, like he doesn't feel like he has the heft. That was the same issue that we had with that Iron Man. We'll talk about him next. Right? Like it's just I think it's just another change in plastic that we're noticing. Yeah. But I seriously blown away by this Hulk. Not that I need another gray one, but now I'm very happy I have
This is my
him.
first gray one, if I don't count the Joe Fixit.
Okay, so the only one I had is the Gamerverse one. The Gamerverse was like the gray, like battle cry war paint.
Mhm.
He was all like, that's the only other one that I have.
Did you play that game?
I did. for longer than other people.
Me
Other
too.
people gave up a long time, but yeah, I stuck with it.
I like the
liked
combat.
it.
I like the
You get to-
combat. It was really fun.
People can say it was repetitive. Yeah, I know. Like when you go up, but like otherwise, I just had fun blowing stuff up as Iron Man, and shooting my laser rockets. And
some people who say it's repetitive also play first-person shooters every single day too. You know, it's this,
Oh, I know. I feel you.
not that that's a knock, because I also play first-person shooters like every.
Oh yeah, no. It's just it's a fair point of comparison. That's a fair comparison. By the way, Javelin says the bearded one, going back to Thor, is Eric Masterson, who later became Thunderstrike. Oh, okay. That's good for me to know. All right. And McKinney, if a line came out of the Comic Sound Bubble accessory pack, would you get it like kaboom, whoosh, splat? Ooh. I mean, like Todd Todd does.
Yes, Todd does also.
I'm actually looking again. Those I could get off my butt and pick up, but the McFarlane 66 Batman, those toys come with wrist onomatopoeias, and they're awesome. I just don't use them enough. But I think that when people do it or make their own, like ACBA sells stuff, but then I've seen Century Productions. That's an incredible account. You ever see Century Productions?
Yes, love his stuff.
Yeah, just ridiculous. So, yeah, like if somebody manufactured one, that it would make it easy for me. Like the Todd stuff, when I've used it, it's just because it just is easy, clips on, and it's done. So yeah, I would be open to that for sure. So Brad said, Tascahead said cost was cheaper for gray. I think that's what I thought that there was something along there with pricing. I'm not sure. Jello says he was originally supposed to be gray. But they had trouble with the color printing consistently and not being too dark at times. Green was the chosen second. Okay. And it's green, the gray was also difficult for the colorists. Yeah. See, like it's insane. So we're all again like around the same concept, but yeah, he's awesome. He's great. So Gray Hulk for the win, regardless of the reason. Gray Hulk is a winner. All right.
Oh my God, I think this might be one of my favorite Mikey figures.
Ooh,
he moves really well because they all have a different body, right? Like Raph is a thick turtle.
Oh,
right?
So each of those is scaled differently too?
Each of them are like different sizes. Like Mikey is really small compared to Raph, you know?
Okay.
Leo's in the medium scale, and then Donnie he's like taller, right? But he's also skinny.
Okay.
So each of them have I have a smudge on mine. It's okay. But yeah, they move really well. I believe it's on. These are also on BBTS, right? For the colored variants of this.
That's a great question, and
because I think I will pre-order those then.
Let's see. We're gonna go check it out. We're gonna go going on a little online adventure.
Oh, I also just got my pile of loot the other day too to add to this mess.
Oh boy, what'd you get?
So I had the Jada Street Fighter figures, but I also got them from Henrock. So I just left them in my BBTS account, and then I also got I gave those to J Shot because he's been trying to avoid the Jada figures, right? And we've all been trying to get him on,
Yep.
And then he goes to San Diego, and then like Cheney gave us the evil Ryu figures, and then he's like, oh man, I've been trying to avoid these, and now I think I'm gonna be all in. I'm like, well, I got your back because I got 2 coming in that I was
Perfect.
gonna get rid of. So, and then I found this Robin, the Tim Drake Robin.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
I like him. He's pretty good, right?
I have that one. I still ended up buying the new released one too, or
So did I.
pre-ordering it.
That's coming out
soon, right?
Yeah, I think it got moved. Moved up.
A lot of stuff has moved up for the. Oh, here's another random again. Whether it's this stream or a future, but short round. This was a September pre-order for me through Amazon, and then he showed up today. Like I got the email, like, "Hey, we moved up your shipping date."
I'll order him through Amazon because I was gonna order him through Pulse.
Yeah, no, he's up, and I can't wait to crack this guy open too. The Fedora. Did you wait? Is that out of box?
No, I modified it. So
you did modify it.
Look at that crunch, though.
I know the mod. Right? The mod for it just is the best. The mod crunch. It needs to happen. I mean, it doesn't need to happen, but for us, guys like us, we like to make it happen. Let's see. The Bruce Banner looks like Peter Parker with the hair combed down. Yeah, that Bruce Banner figure is just. It's just not great. It's not that. It's just the civilian. There's nothing that wows. I wanted a Bruce Banner, and he looks like Bruce Banner in college.
Yeah, he looks like a college student, not like he has his PhD already.
Right. Oh man. Well, this Iron Man, the Mark 1.
Mm-hmm. I liked it. Like I had fun with it,
dude. Because you ended up not getting this, right?
I have him.
You did get him. Okay.
In this pile somewhere here. I just haven't opened them.
Got it. Well, I wanted to show off to everybody. What threw me off is when I first unboxed him. See it? Like I thought I scuffed.
He's already dinged up.
Yeah, but they did such a great job of those scuffs everywhere.
Yeah.
Like everywhere.
And that finish on the figure too. It looks like worn metal.
Yeah. Like anywhere you think I did damage to it, no, that was an intentional. Like
so
that.
You can add more damage then.
Right. So incredibly happy with this. Then it's the same thing. I said to Matt, I was like, I don't want to call this because it doesn't feel cheap. It just feels different. It feels different than other Legends. And then you pointed out that this is probably pretty hollow inside, right? Like so there's less weight, but it doesn't feel cheap, like plastic wise. It doesn't feel cheap in plastic. It's got is it double jointed on here too?
I think it is double jointed.
It is double jointed, yeah. But now on the there it is. Double joint on the elbows, which is like you get so much movement out of this guy.
Honestly, and then if you think about it, how far does that go in the bend on the elbow? It goes
but look at that. Like that's that's crazy.
Yeah, no, like a man in a suit of armor is only far, right?
Yes.
That's probably more like that's more than a realistic. I feel like it would only go up to like 90.
Yeah.
As a real suit of armor. There
we go. Oh man. But yeah, get that pose punch going. But the paint looks good on the we're doing it again. What's the chest piece?
Arc reactor.
Arc reactor, thank you. Mm-hmm. Oh my god. And then he comes with the 2 swappable hands, which are for like the flight hands, but these are not ones that you can port into, just as an FYI. And then these are made for the feet, not for the hands. So if you do have other hands, I'm sure you. I don't know if I have any Iron Man hands that would
at this point
pair with these.
I put all my effect pieces together, so if I just
effect pieces same. They're just in the same drawer,
one little bin or drawer.
Yep, same. No, I'm just wondering if I have any Iron Man hands that have the port, if I wanted to use them. But I don't think I do, which is, because it's for this. This was the purpose of these. But now having these effects, I just got to shoot more Iron Man. He's another one. I have so many of them. I love him, and then I just don't photograph him enough. I still got to photograph my 3-0.
Yeah.
But yeah, so another Iron Man for the collection, and I didn't have a Mark 1, so for my Hall of Armor, this made it pretty no-brainer for me. Look at him. He's so cute.
He's winking. Look at that.
That's ridiculous. That is a wink.
Yeah, this might be one of my favorite Mikey figures.
You're going to have to get him posed up and send me some pictures.
Yeah.
Because like I was looking. Oh, that's right. They have this particular set that you're showing off for $100 on Big Bad.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm trying to find the other set. But when
I
Loyal
think they're
Subjects is
sold
like,
individually, though. That's the thing, right?
oh,
They're not
that's-
in a box set. Like the only box set I think is it might be these gray ones.
Got it. Okay.
But honestly, if you're a Turtle fan, I think you got to get these. Yeah. I saw it like, like that whole Wade crew, like, what's his name? Art with Toys, Artman Customs.
Yeah.
I mean, Art with Toys, Artman Customs, he also had them. I think, who else had them? They're all showing them off on their IG stories. And I was like, how did I miss these? Because I've been wanting these figures.
Yeah.
I think they got the colored versions, but with like a wash on them.
Oh.
Yeah.
How'd they pull that off?
Well, they sold. I think they were selling those too.
Oh, all right.
Individually. Yeah.
Well, it's good to know that they're feeling good. This
They
is
feel so much better, dude. You gotta pick these up.
so now. Is this the Mikey or no?
That's the Mikey. Yes. So they're like he comes with two heads.
Oh, and there's the wink. That's
Yeah.
That's crazy.
right. Does he have a pointing hand? Oh my god, he does have a pointing hand.
Yeah, I like that the bandanas give you that movement option.
So it's just like it just pegs in the back, right? It's a solid piece. I'm a little
Okay.
afraid of breaking it, but like they give you two of the same. They also give you two head sculpts. So I guess, I wish they gave you a different movement on this
Mm.
or variation. I'm almost tempted to paint these myself, but also I kind of want to leave them in grayscale.
I would leave the grayscale, and if you
And
do
then-
like them that much, then
Wait for the colored versions, right?
yeah.
Yeah, these move surprising well. I'm gonna be playing with these for a little bit then.
Well, that's good to know.
Yeah.
They do say best articulation.
So shout out to Toy Chase for picking me this setup.
Damn,
Save
they,
me
look
on
good.
that.
They do look great. They do look great. By the way, Diggs Fig said, "I hope the HasLab is the Hall of Armor. That would be crazy. Be crazy cool."
Are we gonna speculate right now? Do you want to speculate?
HasLab speculation.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, Chewy said, "I believe the washed editions were con exclusives."
Ooh, okay. I should have gotten those then. Damn it. Damn it. I can wash them myself though.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see. So, HasLab. I mean, we keep coming around. I always hear Quinjet. Well, like with my toy daddies, they like to go Quinjet as a
Mhm.
possibility. I would love a bigger play set type situation, but it's probably going to be a vehicle.
Yeah.
Hall of Armor would be that would be awesome.
That would be awesome, but do you think I feel like Iron Man is not as popular anymore as he used to be.
Well, I mean, he's not doing anything.
Yeah.
That's the bottom line. Like, you're right. Like, to up and coming kids, like, yeah, who is Tony Stark? Up and coming kids. Up
that's
and
the
coming
whole
fans.
Damn, I just realized that's a whole generation that
Yeah,
already like they lived through Iron Man,
yeah,
right?
I know.
Like if this was like Sony doing it, he would have been rebooted already.
Yes, that's a, you know what, like that has been very nice, for the MCU, like pushing on and keeping it. So like for all the little knocks and or like even for somebody like me that tries to enjoy everything, just like, yeah, but I was a little missing piece. Hey, at least we're getting them continuing the story and
Yeah,
not
and introducing new
yeah,
characters.
yeah. Like, oh my god, Sony rebooting Spidey so soon, so
Yeah.
fast. That was so obnoxious for so long.
Right.
Like it has been actually kind of chill to stop and go. Oh yeah, even Tom Holland's been around a minute. Like he's
been in
been
so
like
many movies.
yeah, he's been a mainstay now. That is very good. um, and then Jamila was saying, yeah, the Big Bad does have the individual turtles with the wash. The 4-pack set is sold out. Search for SDCCPX exclusive. Okay, so that's good. We'll have to check that. Pop Photos HasLab garage for your hell charge. Yeah, I think it's gonna be Giant Man. A figure would be cool too. A Giant Man could be cool. What's up, Clockwork Orgy? How you doing? Yeah, just hanging out with the Macho Man, just breaking down some toys, go unboxing some stuff, and let's see. Oh, he was asking if it's sold out. So let's see. Tuscan teenage, right? Like,
Man, I'm so glad I got these.
I thought that one's with the wash. Yeah.
Yeah, so there's
That's
the one that you
and there's
is the plain color version, and then the
okay.
wash was the one from SDCC.
But see, I thought the one that
I think
had,
I would prefer the one that's a plain color over the wash because I like to control how much my figures are washed. Not like
gotcha. Oh, so this is here we
not
go.
like not like cleaned, but like
Yeah.
how dirty they look.
Here we go. So that was the previous one was the clean version, right? So this is the
Mhm.
washed. So yeah, comic SDCC PX previews. So there we go. So there's him with the wash. Still looks good. So what do you think based on seeing these? They're kind of comparable. I actually thought because let's see, that was
Look at this.
come back
So
to you.
on my left hand, that's the Revoltech,
Oh yeah, let's see this.
and they're about the same size almost.
Yeah.
Right?
Uh-huh.
I'm digging it.
Could these be the Revoltech killers? Everybody's grail.
I don't know if it's a Revoltech killer, but it's got the textures, man. Like look at this back of the shell. If it focuses there.
Wow. Yeah.
Right? And it's got the articulation like in the body itself. Like it bends inside the shell somehow. I'm trying to figure that out myself right now as I'm playing around with these.
Oh. Does the shell have any movement to it? Like
I don't
or
think so, but like I'm getting a little bit. I don't know if I'm bending the plastic, but I'm getting a little bit of movement from like the hips inside, right?
Right.
That's what I'm trying to figure out if it bends that way inside. I wish I should have looked up a video of like somebody doing a thorough review of this. But yeah, I'm digging them.
So let's see. Clockwork says looks way better with the wash. Yeah, side by side. I mean, not that you're doing it side by side, but seeing them back to back on the Big Bad. I would get the wash, but I also my wash treatment of stuff is very inconsistent. That's still a skill I'm working on.
So basically, what I would do with it is like instead of getting the washed figure, I would get the regular figure.
Yeah.
And then I would do a wash, but I'd also add highlights of like, green and then in the bandanas and in the, like the knee pads and the elbow pads. So it wouldn't just be a wash.
Right. let's see. So Pock Photo says, has best action gotten better? I got
I would
the
say so. Yeah.
Aang figures from like 2 years ago, and it was okay.
Yeah, they were just okay. The old figures, the first.
Yeah, that's
like they didn't for a company that's the best action. It didn't really move that well.
I'm telling you, you're gonna make me dig out my Donnie because I see him up there. I have my best action Donnie, like what from the original line,
Mhm.
and I'm gonna pick him up and I'm gonna go, the potential, like because the potential's there on that one, but then I don't end up messing with him too much more.
And like,
But then the crank moves really well, so that's why like I'm trying to. You might get me into the best action line.
I'm sorry.
Like I need more turtles.
You mean more turtles? Whoops.
Clockwork Roger said, "Wish they sprayed a matte finish, though." Fair criticism. Fair
Yeah,
point.
that's the thing. It's like the washed figures looked glossy. That's why I was like, I'll take the grayscale ones because they look nice because like the textures look really cool.
Pac was saying those figures look nice. Clockwork says Donnie even has a prosthetic shell. Oh, has a prosthetic shell. That's pretty cool. And then I heard the bicep swivel kind of pops out a bit.
I'm a little worried about the bicep swivel because, like I said, of the plastic.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, it does have a prosthetic shell. Because he's got like screws in the back.
Oh wow. Huh.
I guess that is from the actual. Like I didn't read all the comics on this one. I just love the way these turtles look.
Right. Oh, that's very cool. That's great. That's great.
Yeah, you're gonna end up buying them.
I know. Shush. 78 points of articulation. What's going on, my fellow boomer? How you doing? Thanks for joining this evening. Let's see. M. Kitty says, if you guys could swap an articulation point from McFarlane and Marvel Legends, what would it be? Like giving McFarlane Legends and Ab Crunch. Oh, like swapping like a point like that.
I'll give him a thigh swivel.
Yeah. Yeah, McFarlane needs a thigh swivel.
And then if I were to take articulation points from McFarlane to Legends, I don't know. There's a lot there.
Yeah.
People bash McFarlane, right? But like there is actually pretty good articulation on these figures.
Yeah.
Right. They have butterfly joints, but I understand that they don't have a full range. But it's it's there. It has that that independent movement, and it's not just like forward and back.
Right. And like the fact that he's been giving us like toe articulation this whole time. But like it was on ankles that I have such trouble standing those figures.
Right. I would say that McFarlane is almost there with with import articulation. Like they don't have the drop down hips. I bet you they would benefit more with the drop down hips, but their hip the way their hips are, it's very different than other figures. Right. Like the way their joints are in there. I think they need a better way of doing that. The diaper thing with like everybody keeps complaining about on these McFarlanes, I don't think they're that bad.
I don't either. I think on some of the lady figures, it's not great.
Yeah,
like I've had some issues on the but
like Catwoman.
It's just
like where it overlaps, right? But like if you look at some
on the male side, I've never had any.
Yeah. Like I mean, all of them look like they're wearing underwear over their tights. That's how these characters look, right? That's their style. That's another thing I like about the X-Men 97 figures is that they have it painted onto the legs, like the extra part of the trunks,
right?
And it's not just painted; it's also sculpted in. So, did I lose you? Did I lose me? Am I lagging?
Oh, sorry. There we go.
Am I back?
It might have been me. I heard you the whole time. It's
okay.
All right. So Clockwork Roger goes, Rocksteady destroys his shell with a hammer. Damn.
I
Pray
gotta
for
read those
Donnie.
comics now. I gotta.
I do. I know.
I'm
I
gonna.
know.
I'm gonna have to get them on my phone or my iPad. Or
Yeah. Tascan says, Todd let me down so bad with the Doomsday 2-pack. Got one. Doomsday was loose and wobbly. Replaced through Target and got the same type of Doomsday. So disappointing. Man, that's a bummer to hear. I still have that in a box too.
I got two right hands. I got two right open
with
hands.
Wait, with who?
With the Doomsday pack. With the Superman and Doomsday.
Yeah. Oh wait, he comes with extra hands?
Yeah, Superman's supposed to come with extra hands, but my extra hands are two right hands. Just like my Widow figure had two left trigger hands.
Yeah.
Is this like a sign?
Just a sign that somebody's lazy. Letting us QC.
Right, I was a little worried. Like, is this like a sign? Like, if I do start a family, like it would be twins first. Like, then I'd have to go to you for advice.
Right. There you go.
Yeah,
that's it. Oh, by the way, yeah. So I guess it was my internet because it was Machu's show for a minute. So I was still hearing you.
Chewy, what are you doing? Like, get on here. Come on.
And then biggest turn off for me with Todd McFarlane is the diaper. That's from 78 points. And it's a fair criticism. It's totally valid. It's totally valid. Again,
you know who does the diaper well? Is Jada. They have a diaper too, but they do it really well.
Right. It's a like that. Yeah, I don't. What is the biggest difference between? Oh no! Oh no! We lost Matt again. We lost Matt again. We lost Matt. Emma Kitty says my Doomsday was loose too. I think the figure was too heavy, and they put the money in the sculpts. Cal says his Doomsday was good, so that's a good thing. So I have mine. When it comes to those mega figs, I know there's gonna be like some stiffness and then some super loose stuff to it. Like I just deal like should we have to deal? No, but I don't know. I'm excited for the Doomsday, so I should crack him open. I should bust him out sooner than later, just to make sure. But I guess it's Target. I have 90 days to figure it out, right? I have 90 days. All right, let's move on. What are we moving on to? Well, I'll show this good little comparison for us. Here we go. Put this back up. See if we get the Macho Matt back here. So this should give you a little idea of who we're bringing up next. But yeah, I got Elektra Daredevil. I am not familiar with her, again, from the comic books, but she looks rad. Then I heard she and Bearded Daredevil are an item or a thing. I instantly, pre-ordered that Daredevil figure. But there we go. Let's get them out and bumping. So, I shouldn't call it. Elektra Daredevil is awesome. I wish she came with other hands at all. It just came with these and the size. But what's great is like this is nice and sculpted again with the wind blown. So you do have, the ability if you wanted to swap some pieces, if you wanted something stoic compared to wind blown. And what I wanted to show too is this is so awesome. The scarf will come off, so then she can just be. Sorry. There we go. Incredible. Fantastic. Love that. And then I wanted to try this out too. Ugh. See what this looks like. Oh. I kind of dig that. I kind of like it. It's just a lot of hair on that one. But there we go. So that's neat. That's kind of cool. But I was hoping I could fit that on, but there's no way, not with all that extra hair. But I love that this comes off and that it is form fit, but it will turn side, side to side. But yeah, so there's the Daredevil Elektra. So now, points of criticism on Widow. They finally gave us lower ab crunch. So if you were unaware, because I know that this figure's been making the rounds. Oh, here's Macho Man. There's the Macho Toy. There he is.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I
It
gotta
happens.
Figure out what's going on with this thing because I think it's starting to become a reoccurring thing now. I don't know if it's the cable or something is causing it to overheat.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
not a thing you're gonna want to be dealing with as we continue our 3-hour streams.
right. Exactly.
So I was just saying, because you've done amazing work with your Widow beyond what Legends has already given us.
Mhm.
I was just telling the people, I'm not the only one to say this, but thank the Hasbro, higher ups for finally giving us a lower ab crunch.
Yeah.
Just that alone.
I think the Star Wars figures have that same articulation too.
And that's what you told me.
Yeah, what is it? The Mara Jade
Right.
has that same articulation, and so it's the same as the Power Rangers too. I like that way of combining the two. Do you prefer that, or do you prefer the way the Joes do it
Oh.
with the hinge on top and then the ball joint on the lower part? That's the way the Joes do it.
Oh, right. I guess they would flip it.
It's it's the reverse of the Joes, basically.
I mean, I like what you're able to get out of Widow
Mhm.
compared to this Elektra body, for
Right.
instance, which is, barely nothing. I think the Joes have always been great. I need to handle them, but you put me on the spot, Matt. No,
I'm sorry. You know what? Because I was just looking at. Ooh, that was close. I was just looking at Shipwreck. I knocked over this big guy right here.
Oh my god.
He was just hanging off the ledge. Oh, we got to do more coffee and cosmics this week.
Yeah, we do. And that's actually a quick little reminder while we do a quick midstream pause of some Legends articulation. But yeah, we did cosmic coffee with Trevor 16 Shooter, and we unboxed. And this is why I always recommend that for any of our channels to hit that bell, because even though we have our set nights of the week, Sunday nights I'm always gonna be here, every Sunday at 8 p.m. and you guys 8 p.m. on Wednesday nights.
Mm-hmm.
But make sure you hit those bells because we do like to go live, especially during the week in the mornings when we can.
Yeah,
I only have a few more weeks of this. I need to do as many as possible.
We got to take advantage of that, right?
Yeah. So go check any of our channels. But we had a really nice time hanging out with Trevor 16 Shooter, going through some Cosmic Legion figures.
And J-Shot too.
And J-Shot, right? Yeah. Oh yeah. So I have Slog left. I have Slog. That's my last guy to go through. But yeah, this is what I was just saying about this particular. With the ab crunch, it adds so much more because even this one, as nice as she is, she just gets to there, and that's sad. That's it. Womp. But she looks rad with that head sculpt, though, right?
Oh yeah.
That just looks really awesome. I have not Elektra's a character. I'm so happy. I have a red version. I have the white version from the 3-pack, and now I have this version, which just really, really awesome. Got another character I need to photograph more. Doesn't get enough love
right
from my camera. But yeah, she looks really rad in that. That's a cool combo there. And let's see. So we have some more chat stuff going on. Collector 425's in the house. Thanks for joining us this evening. Clockwork Orgy says she's awesome. Add a soft goods sash and she'll be even better. That's a very, very valid point. I'm assuming when somebody like Soft Goods, who's it, Soft Goods Studios, who made this cape for me. Well, not for me, but was selling it on Etsy. Or I guess I should just ask someone like you to make me a nice scarf. You know what?
I'm not there yet. Yumbo.
I have that scarf that I'm using on Donatello right now from that 5K Peacoat pack. That could actually work well too, because that's a wired just scarf.
Yeah.
All right, that's a good idea, Clockwork. I'm gonna have to figure something out. Let's see. Problem might be the Wasp Sparrow for your camera setup.
Oh my god.
Oh, Diggs, that was good. That was
That was
good.
a good one.
Well done. Well done. Boogie the Ghost, what's going on, Boogie? How you doing, buddy? Let's see. I need to grab Black Widow for science. That's 78 points.
Always for science.
It's just she's really, really well done. And then when you actually, then you can take it to the Macho level where he did the toe articulation.
The ankle.
You change the ankles mods with the Revoltech joints, and then she's right there at premium level.
I also I snipped off a little bit of the arms, the arm peg inside the butterfly joint, so it's a little smoother, and you get more range.
You're a madman. When will you be stopped?
When they make the perfect toy.
I know. I mean, it's so funny because I always think about when it comes to doing what we do, talking about toys. My mom is always like, "How do you talk so long about toys?" And I'm like, "Well, because I love this stuff, and then it comes easy, just I enjoy it." But I get what she's saying. It's what I said about Mythic Legions, and even now Cosmic Legions. When you have a figure that's so solid each outing, then it's what you're gonna get from the toy standpoint. Legends happens to keep us on our toes because we never know what the hell which figure got the extra money, which one didn't, which are like this Ant-Man I know is gonna piss me off. This he doesn't have lower ab crunch. As far as from the picture on the box, he looks like he just has the upper torso.
Upper torso swivel. Or torso hinge.
Right. And that's what my Ultimate Cap has. Which it's although this would be, again, almost the perfect figure, but then you took away this one big thing.
Right.
So it's like Mezco. You know what you're going to get with a Mezco, but then it's the accessories wow you. But I will say it is kind of the fun part of Legends collecting where you just don't know. Not that I want to dislike anything I've spent my money on. But you know what I mean? Would you say, is this going to be a good one?
With Legends, would you say it's probably more fun to find it out in the wild?
Yes, I had far more fun hunting with you, looking for all of these latest ones than... I mean, the hunt is always the best.
The hunt is always fun when you're when you're doing it with friends.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Rather than waiting for a pre-order. How would you feel if they didn't show these figures and they just dropped them?
Oh man, that would be honestly a really fun thing to capitalize on, more guerrilla marketing, I guess, right? Where. Could you imagine that's because it's already happens especially in the people that
NECA with the NECA
we follow and say, but we'll see this stuff. Yeah, NECA, you're right. That's
Can you say that again?
That was my Echo going off. My Amazon Alexa.
Oh, that's funny. But yeah, that. I mean, in terms of marketing, then it would just be put on us.
Yeah, I mean.
To
toy
do it all.
photographers are basically they're using the toy photographers as the marketing at this point.
Oh yeah, we've all known that for a long time now, and fine with it as long as you just make us happy with the toys,
right?
But
just do us that solid.
You're right. That's a interesting thing. I think the closest thing would be the Mirage Turtles. It would be that feeling. So if anybody that participated in the hunt of those Mirage stuff, That's how that would be. But all the time. So stressful.
Yeah.
But you'd have to keep it fun, but then we would be stressed.
Yeah, but we'd also have to worry about more scalpers too, right? That's the thing.
Right. Let's see. Emma Kitty says, Yimbo Macho, if you could make your starting 5 of villains to take down the multiverse, what villains would you choose? And you can blend multiple universes.
Oh, it's a tough question.
That is, yeah,
That's a loaded question.
Emma Kinney always hits us with the big thinkers. Man, I mean, like, it's another one of those, like, Thanos. Oh man, I'm gonna give you a big thick boy team of Thanos, Bane, Killer Croc. Just because I'm looking at figures on my wall right now. Surtur, no, Darkseid. No, I need. We see Matt and I like to think of this stuff like I would need to, like, you know, in the wrestling world, right? Like we'd have to get the ring general, then I'd have to beef out the team. Who's gonna be the heater? You know, like it's gonna be
Right.
that wrestling sense.
Who's gonna be the muscle?
Yeah.
Who's gonna be the Batista and who's
Right.
gonna be Triple H, right?
Exactly. So I need some time, McKenny. That's a good question, though.
I would
do
throw
need
in
some
Lex
time.
Luthor just as the strategist.
See, I had a thought about Luther too. He came
Yeah.
to mind as like he's come up with close enough schemes. You know, he became president at one point.
Yeah. Because you can't mix certain characters because of their ideology, right? Like you wouldn't put Lex Luthor with like Magneto. I feel like they would, like, their ideas would butt heads.
Yeah.
So like they wouldn't get anything done
right.
or work together.
Chewie just said, could you choose evil versions of supers? I mean, I suppose you could in this.
Oh, Owlman then. It would just be Owlman.
Right. By the way, Jamelin said, Machu, have you seen the Art with Toys butterfly mod?
Yeah, that's what I was trying to copy, was the butterfly mod from Rick.
Yeah, I gotta check Rick's work out in that regard.
I was just, you know what it was? I was heating up Widow with, like, I used hot water instead of the hairdryer.
Okay.
And like I was very worried about ruining the plastic because she's so small.
Right.
And like that hot water gets everywhere when you're soaking it in. So I don't want to like rip or tear certain parts. So when I was trying to pull out the arm itself, I was just worried I was going to ruin the butterfly joint. So when I had that opportunity, like when I had the opening and I saw like the end of the peg was sticking out, I just snipped that off. But like that helped with the range of the butterfly joint. It didn't. Okay. I was actually really worried that if I snipped that off, like the arm would just fall out.
Right.
You know.
I gotta. You know what? I think it was seeing Rick's stuff at one point, and then I started hearing people talk about how even with this new Vulcan body and the butterfly joints, like they're over engineering their figures. That then like that's. Even though you have this ability where you should be able to get max,
right?
You know, range
plastic that
it's
itself. Like,
well,
I do that a lot with the even with like the back of the knees sometimes in figures, like with the AEW figures I was showing you, like to get more range, I would extend that cut more behind the back of the knee.
Okay, and now see. I want to get that Yelena figure now too because of this Widow, but I just want to get the Yelena figure to put on a new Widow Buck.
Exactly.
God, it's so frustrating. It's so frustrating.
It's like when I see all those, if I see a bunch of those Widows on clearance, I'm buying them all.
Yeah. So we also did a Yelena kit bash on the new Widow Buck. Well, that's spot on. It's so good. 70 points. I'm gonna go for a second. The freaking street light for the dioramas work. I was stressing, dude. I saw it, man. Oh, I saw your story. I saw the lights. It looks incredible.
It was me, J-Shot, and Henrock. We're all getting ours shipped to Henrock, so I gotta pick that up this week.
Ooh.
And hopefully it's supposed to be there by Tuesday. So hoping that we can get it by our stream. You know,
Oh wow.
that would be really awesome to talk about and showcase.
Yeah, I would say so.
Yeah.
I would say so. So here, just to give everybody an idea. So hey, 78 points, fellow boomer. Here we go. So just to show what Matt and I are, drooling over, and what he was just talking about is the Mirage. Again, if you've been watching the stream for a while,
we went heavy
I
with
keep
the
saying,
Mirage.
yeah, I love these Mirage turtles, and I love this artwork that I get to shoot soon. But anyway, here we go. There's the street. Look at that. Look at that. Amazing. Checking it out. Beautiful. Oh, that's the ghost. Well, I, for one, am very excited. So that is excellent. And then let's see. Batch 2 is being cut now.
Nice.
Excellent. Oh, I have no other word than excellent. That just makes me very happy. Jalen said, I picked up Yelena for about $7 on clearance at Target. That was like 2 weeks ago, though. Yeah, I never saw her on clearance.
I never saw her on clearance either. I was looking for her on clearance.
Yeah. Even though people criticize it, she could have been, she could have had a second head included, right? Because she only had the six-eyed mask. I get it. But yeah, clearance, I definitely would have wanted her. Let's see. Wesley K. When I see another widow, I want to use her to make a black cat. Ooh, that's a good idea.
I was also thinking about that too.
Yeah.
I was looking at my black cat figure and it was like, she needs an update. But I
Yeah.
wouldn't be surprised if she is going to get an update. Because they're leaning into a lot of Spider-Man stuff.
Right.
She's like one of the only characters we haven't seen that got up to. Like we have Green Goblin, Mary Jane.
Mm-hmm.
Octopus,
we're gonna get one.
I feel like she's got to be coming out soon.
Yeah. I was fortunate. I do have that original retro card, Black Cat. Right? Was that retro card? But no, as soon as you have a buck like this,
watch
the widow, then it's like,
yeah,
yes, then I will buy another Black Cat on this body. Yes, I will. Please do that, like immediately.
I have this feeling that I'm gonna buy a bunch of those widows on clearance, right? And then all of a sudden, these figures are gonna be announced, and I'm like, well, why did I buy these? I'll just wait.
Yeah,
right. That's their tactic. That's what they're up to. Right.
By the way, you were able to see 78 points street light, right?
Okay. Yeah.
When I had up, okay. And Chewy, yay, batch 2. And Clockwork Orgy. Speaking of Henrock, I got enabled to get that Luis Padilla cape from Mafex Hush Bats. There you go. Which one is that cape? Is that
Oh, I think Henrock had that, right?
Oh, okay. Oh boy. Let's see. Yeah, that's neat. All the good things. So many good toys. Well, I still, dude, I have so many more toys to go through.
Dude,
I don't even know if I'm gonna get through it all. I'll do one more. I'm gonna do one more.
Yeah. You got to do another live during the day, Yimbo, this week.
I'd like, in the chat.
Yeah.
Let us know if you like the morning lives. Because I do like doing them, and especially if I can coordinate with the boys, that's always where it's the best. We have a lot of fun. Well, tomorrow I have, oh god, what do I have? A pest control guy comment. I have, like John, I have the adulting things to deal with. But maybe, you know what? I'll try to get something going. Maybe we'll plan for Tuesday. Tuesday would be a good one.
Tuesday would be good, probably, but that one I won't be able to join.
Oh, all right. Well, then we could pick a different one. We'll figure this out.
Yeah,
we'll figure it out. But yeah, so you know what? We talked a lot about. We hit on some Joes, but we didn't talk about all the Joes. But I did want to start with this guy, Scrap Iron, because he was the first for me enabling Matt right off the bat last weekend.
Yeah. You got me good on that one when I saw it. The first thing I thought was exactly what you said. You're going to use the effect pieces for Iron Man.
Yeah. Oh, dude. I mean, like that's so. I bought this set for these 4 pieces. Like that is why personally I bought it.
Mhm.
There you go. So this is because they look amazing. And like I know plenty of companies, Bandai, and then smaller people, customizers that make stuff like this. I get it. It's just nice when I have this option of like just buying a figure on Amazon that comes with stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like it's awesome. So this is great. Then it comes in laminate, and again, these are just to stand up here. So these are nice, but look, you get the nice swirl around too with the flames. And then these, I believe, are for the back when it blasts off. I got to figure all this stuff out. But yeah, so then it comes with the rockets. And did you end up getting this open for yourself yet, Matt?
I didn't even get to open it. Didn't
Fair.
even get to open it.
Fair. There's still plenty. I
So
also
many
have
toys open. And who was the one who was saying that I need to bring out the smoke? Here you go.
Oh, there you go. And then here are the rocket effects. Again, they can sit as it's just going, sitting there on its way, or it can be blasting off a rocket. It is so awesome. So awesome. It's the best. So yeah, I need Iron Man shot stat.
Yes.
And like I said, I think that these go back here. It's supposed to be like, right, if it's whoosh, right, like shooting
so. Yeah.
the rockets out. At least that's what it makes sense to me. This is why I'm always a guy that reads the directions. I mean, I like to figure stuff out, but then I want to be told, oh no, you were right or wrong.
Did you open this guy yet?
Which one? Not yet. I have not had any Viva or La Raza in my life.
He's so good.
I know.
He's so beefy, but he's so good.
I like Beefy Eddie because it reminds me of his run. Like I was a huge, like he just came back from he did that Ring of Honor run. My buddy got to see him at a Ring of Honor show.
Mm-hmm.
Because that was when I went to like the second and third, fourth, like ever Ring of Honor. And then Eddie was like making the rounds at that, like later on that summer when they became like a viable, indie scene. It was great.
I think I've gone to like a Ring of Honor show in like, I think it was Hammerstein Ballroom.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah, mine were just at mine were at the ECW gym. The original ECW hall.
Oh, okay.
That's where I saw the first few Ring of Honor shows. But anyway, yeah, so he's got the little missile launcher iPad.
Yeah, you could use that for a lot of things.
A lot of stuff. This is like a PS5 controller almost.
It could
with a touchpad.
So like if you have like those little micro machines, right?
Yeah.
You can pretend like that's like a remote control car.
That's a great idea. That's a great idea. And I have those the Jada Toys, the Nano G.I. Joes. I could have him driving a Hiss tank. I literally bought that Hollywood size cars, the Hollywood Nanos or whatever, because of the Hiss tank.
And it doesn't have to be him either.
Right.
You could like give it to Vapor, right? He could be playing with his toys.
Yeah. So this is gonna be another guy that like, when Joe's put their chest pads on, like it kills my excitement for like using him because now I can't
get
the crunch. Yeah. But background guy, he's going to be standing along the side. And I figure, again, for my Cobra team around my Hiss tank, he's going to be perfect. So he's nothing to write home about. I mean, honestly, this was it. This is what I wanted. What is it? Ant Tank 02. And the wheels, like our Wally style articulated, everybody, just so you know.
Or
so
Johnny
this.
5.
What's up?
Or Johnny 5.
Or Johnny 5, you're right. Yeah, true. Now, these don't go up and down. So it is just like, treat this as one whole piece, and this is all one whole piece. But yeah, they can get the steps in. And this does move around. It gets great range for the guided missile shots. Scrap iron. So yeah, these accessories. Now, could it be somebody that you wait to get? You could. I feel like he might end up on a Prime deal or
there's gonna be a lot of Prime deals, so you can't think about that, like especially like when it's Black Friday, and then you see figures that you bought full price.
Oh
can't
no,
be like- you can't look at-
look. Can't
can't-
look. Blinders up.
It's like when you walk into a casino and you have cash on you. That cash is already spent. You didn't lose it. It's already gone the moment you
Right.
walk into a casino.
Right. That's a very good point. Very valid. That's why I'm going on those toy hunts. That's just
Yeah.
that money was spent already. We were dead. We were coming home with toys.
I told you, I spent more money on that trip than I did for San Diego.
We were naughty. Here's a little toy photography tip of the day, real quick. I'll start closing things out with this because, like you said, Matt, we have a lot. I really like our morning. The mornings are fun. Morning, early lunches.
Cup of coffee or lunchtime lives. We could do that.
Yeah. But here we go, everybody. So this is the Retro Card Cyclops, the Uncanny X-Men head sculpt on the latest Cyclops. So this is my clearance buy. This is a $12 Cyclops pickup. Great head sculpt, awesome body, right? Vulcan body.
Yep.
And see, I was trying to figure out. Oh, it's back here. This is what what we were just saying with the over engineered. Like this could go back further.
Yep. But it's the peg that's sticking. It's like rubbing up inside.
Oh, well, that's silly. That's silly. That was a silly decision. But yeah. So the color, I just wanted to show off real quick because if anybody, that was my sour point with this toy. I mean, I got it for $12, so I'm not gonna be mad at it. But it just had the one head with like the smoking optical, but no blast. So this is the blast head from the Uncanny Retro. And I just wanted to show how the color blue is slightly different. You can see it on that end. But when you go to use it for like photography.
Wait. Yimo. Where's the head that it came with?
Over there. Why?
You could pull out the smoky eye effect.
Wait, you can?
Yeah. I only figured that out because I dropped it on the floor and it just popped out. But you could pull it out, and then you could put that optic blast effect, I think, inside. I don't have that effect. No, I do have that effect. I just don't know where it is. But like, that might fit on that new head.
Oh.
It doesn't have the gritted teeth, right?
Right. It wouldn't have the gritted teeth. Oh, but that's good to know.
Yeah.
Well, just wanted to show that off because
yeah,
that was one of the things that was bothering me. But again, from a photography standpoint, it will work.
Pac Photo said it works.
Oh, that's awesome. Okay. Ooh, well, thanks. I appreciate the confirmation, everybody. And again, I didn't think I was like the first person to think of this. I just wanted to show if it was a thought that someone may have had out there. I tried it out, and blue is slightly weird, but then again, when it comes to photography angles, just do some stuff like that. I'm definitely getting a hankering for photographing X-Men. I know I say it every week, but it's like
I did get my can of beams order in.
Ooh.
Right.
They are, yeah,
these look sick.
Yeah.
I don't know, like I was holding off on getting them before, but now that I'm more into like tangible, I think it's because now I'm more into tangible photos that like instead of doing stuff in After Effects, I was like, you know what, I will order some like, some effect pieces from Can of Beams.
That's a good call. I've looked at their stuff for so long. I should just do it.
And then I got I actually ordered a soft goods cape to replace for this figure, but I finally opened this figure because I had this effect piece.
Yeah.
That's also really good.
That looks so much better than the included stuff. It just looks so much better.
Well, I also still use the included stuff. It's just like wrapped around her upper arm.
Well, yeah. It's just it does add that much more.
Yeah. And then like Psylocke with her like the butterfly psionic piece.
Oh wow. That's awesome. That's really great.
Yeah, and it's just held in with blue tack.
Oh, that's great.
So I might be enabling you on those two.
Yeah, I think you are. I think you
sorry.
are. It's okay.
Sorry.
It happens. It happens. This is what we do. This is what
Yeah.
we do.
I also have the spider sense somewhere. Just don't have it on here.
Well,
yeah.
I feel like I'm happy. We're in, from number one. We got to hang out, Matt, and that was awesome. And I got to talk to your other Sentinel, Johnny Boy, earlier.
Mm-hmm.
So this has been a win. Just I got to talk to some friends tonight. Got to hang out with all you guys in the chat. Thank you very much for hanging out with us this evening. And now I definitely chipped away at the amount of toys
that you have to open.
Yeah, well, like technically, have been open, but I can start moving stuff around, where I can like tell my brain, okay, yeah, let's go get some reels shot because I haven't been doing any. I haven't
done when it comes to creating stuff. Like I haven't done anything. I don't know. It's just like I gotta clear up all this stuff.
Right. When our space, I feel like you're the same way. Like when my space gets like cluttered, my brain gets cluttered, and I can't like see clearly my next, little project I want to do.
Yeah.
But Clockwork Orgy said, let's see, Can of Beans is the best for those kind of things.
Mm-hmm.
And then Potphoto says, I imagine the only challenge in photographing those effect pieces are the light reflecting off of it.
Right. So you can also get like a polarizing filter for your lenses. That could help depending on how but you can also move the light.
Right. Yeah. That'll be the big thing. You would just be aware of light placement.
Right.
Yeah. So thank you for letting me know about, where is it? Those Cyclops pieces. And then Jamelin says, sorry, just saw your comment. Yeah. Her ankles and gummy knees are bummer. Their head sculpt came really close. And McKinney, for my starting five, I'd say Lex Luthor for the brains, Darkseid for the strength, Deathstroke for the hand-to-hand combat, Namor for underwater, and Thanos because he already came really close. Yeah, that's a good mashup team. That's a good one.
That is a pretty good team. Stealing that.
Yeah. That is a good one. That's a good. I like it. See, but you had time to think about it. You gave all the. I need my time to think. Like I said, my go-to is like I look around my room, I'm like. Who exists? Who are comic book characters? Wait, where? Oh yeah, I have all these reference points everywhere. Does Green Goblin make a list like that? No, right?
I was thinking him actually, but then like it's a conflict between him and Lex. I feel like.
Yeah, I feel like I'd take Norman though.
It's almost like
if he's a super powered Goblin version, super serum.
I would feel like he's a wild card, like sticking Joker in there, but like, he comes with that superpower. So it's
right.
Like Joker is definitely a wild card, no matter what team you put him on.
Right. Oh, well, let me do a quick recap of what's to come on future episodes of the stream. So I have over here. We could also do some quick stuff. So Ben Reilly figure, we both enjoy him thoroughly. Just a little quick recap, right? But we both enjoy this guy. That head sculpt is the best. So get into more of him. Rock and Roll.
Yes.
Rock and Roll is very cool.
I'm surprised you don't have do you have that on or no?
I did, but then I wanted to just start posing around, so I was trying to work on my macho posing over here.
That's a good running pose.
Right?
I was proud of that. Pose, yeah.
I was proud of that one. So I had the Rock and Roll hands in the horns, and then I swapped him out for that. But yeah, we'll get into him more. Obviously. And for those of you that may not have heard the story yet, but yes, I now have another figure I'm going to say looks like me. Because my friend said he looks like me. So oh man, 88 Figs said I need to pull all of the guys that I've mentioned. So like Hercules, Breaker, my Captain America Infinity War, my sonar suit Superman, my show, and just have the multiverse of Yimbo somewhere.
Yimboverse.
Yeah, the Yimboverse just live behind me, overseeing the streams.
It would be like that episode from from Loki, where he runs into all the
Yes!
versions of himself.
Yes. Oh, and Rock and Roll came with such cool stuff too. I forget if I showed you guys this. It was in my story a while back. It was also referenced on, I think, the top 10 2 weeks ago. But Chamber was another one of my clearance buys.
Mm-hmm.
And out of nowhere, I was like, oh, wait, what if I put him with Jimmy Woo?
That is a good figure, though, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, the Chambers figure is great, but just crack me up. So Jimmy Woo licensed the party.
License to party.
Is undercover in the biker bars scene.
Yeah.
So I guess I didn't have that too many left to go. But then and then the War Machine. This was an exciting. Like this. We'll get into this one. I want to find my modular Iron Man to do the side-by-side comparison. So just know.
So
this figure is awesome.
I have the other one with the cannon here. If you want to look.
Oh, you do. Oh, all right. Oh, damn.
Yeah, so that one has more of the paint finish of like the first release, and then this one is more of like a solid color of yellow and red. It's a glossy color, right? The other Iron Man had gold, had a gold finish, and I believe that was the first pinless, like male figure, right?
Oh, was it
one of
really?
the first ones? I think it was one of the first pinless figures.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
Well, this is straight up just a repaint then.
Yeah,
but
it is just a repaint.
Yeah,
but it's a good repaint. I think
it's a dude.
Yeah. So the difference with this Iron Man and the other one, the first release one,
yeah,
you get that C grip, so you can hold the cannon.
Oh, gotcha.
Right? And then also, like you pointed out, like you notice that it's recessed in the arc reactor because then you get the effect piece.
Now what? So I'm either going to be finding this week my modular Iron Man that Matt's been talking about, like the one that was from the Disney Plus wave with Riri Williams, right?
Yeah.
Ironheart was in that wave, but he was the standalone. So I have that one, but then he's showing me this proton cannon one, and should I get that one too?
You don't need to get it. You just want it for the proton cannon, don't you?
But that's silly, right? That should talk me down that's a silly thing. It's a silly thing.
I have it.
If I already have the toy.
Do you want to see it?
Yes, I would like to see it.
Are you sure? Because I feel like if I show this to you, you're gonna be like, I gotta order it now. Let me put it in his hand.
Well, dude, I'm telling you, the Marvel versus Capcom, and he can actually hold it up. Doesn't that come with a stand?
It does. Does it come with a stand? It does come with a stand. I have managed to have him hold it on himself for himself in a pose. And it's a little hard because I'm like aiming it.
Yeah.
At the camera, but yeah, he's holding that right now. I'm not assisting that. Now the thing is, I wish it like came with better effect pieces, but I'm sure that with all these Joe effect pieces and all these other figure pieces, we can probably figure out a way to make a cooler looking beam.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna have to do some soul searching.
I'm so sorry about.
No, it's okay. I'm gonna figure it out. I think it was, the between Mafex and that piece. I should look on eBay to see who maybe had been 3D printing them, because maybe
I think there are people who's been 3D printing it.
They're like, oh, I guess these have to go on discount. Damn it! I can see if I can find something.
I will say though that this is better. I think I like this one better than the Mafex one.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, Legend stuff has been really
style.
Good. Yeah.
See, like the Mafex Avengers stuff. I understand that they're going for that look of like the classic, the original look of the Avengers,
right?
But it's just difficult because it's like you want to put them together with other figures, but like they don't. if they're going from that time, it doesn't go well.
Yeah.
I think they're great standalone, probably, but like,
Right.
I was reluctant on pre-ordering the Captain America figure.
Did you do it though?
I did, but I'm just reluctant on doing it, and that's not a good sign. If I'm reluctant on pre-ordering a Mafex,
Yeah.
because that's always my like instant
your-
buy.
Right.
That's my line.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see. 70 points says there are dudes who printed them before these two were released.
Yes.
Kind of stopped because the pricing was too much for the market. Yeah, that's
Right.
what I. Not that I like to see any small business, like get hit, but if I can catch a deal on the eBay, that's what I'll.
You
be
could
looking
probably
at.
find somebody who's just selling the Canon on eBay.
That's what I mean. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna check for. Because that might be. I think that you had given me that idea actually before.
Yeah.
On one of our many hours in the car. But yeah, I'm gonna have to double check because once I find that Iron Man, then it's like then I can make my decisions.
Right.
Because even the color change, like you were saying, the color is more vibrant and brighter on the one that you have.
It's more vibrant, but I feel like the original one with the gold, with the metallic gold and the metallic red, would go better with that War Machine.
Okay.
Right.
True.
That's a more metallic silver. It's almost like a bluish.
I know it's definitely awesome. Like it just. I mean, you remember seeing it. Like, did you end up ordering? Because I know Chris and Santi both did too. Like
I think
immediately.
I'm about to. Honestly, it's just I have to find that. I have to find the original modular Iron Man. Then I don't even know where that is.
Well, dude, all I know is that as long as Jada keeps pumping out Street Fighter figures, I'm just gonna keep buying their alt. You know what I'm saying? Their counterparts from Legends. From that game, from that time period. Like, that's all I want to do is have these guys fight.
Yeah. What was I thinking? I was gonna go with the Yamaguchi and the Jada, but like I think the Legends also really work well. They work better, I think.
I took a couple pictures already with Ultimate Cap and like animated Spidey, because you could kind of just anything from the comic world you can kind of pull in and it works. But like you said, like the Revoltech, I'm also excited to do those guys because again I would have to keep it as like Revoltech Spidey and just maybe do like a one-on-one scene, against the Ryu, and just kind of go from there because that Spidey is so crazy dynamic.
Yes.
That game posing. I'm just thinking of like even Spidey's like load screen, that little dance he was doing, like he's bouncing around his little hop. But Clockwork Orgy, weird Jimmy Wood swap would be with green suit, red skull, and to replicate him in the interview if you've seen it. I have seen the interview. That is good. Yeah.
He moves really well for a legend, I will say.
Yeah.
I mean, you have it. Like it's the same mold.
Well, I've never opened them. I never opened them. But I have this figure.
He moves really well. He has, and like the way they hid the joints in the sculpt itself, like the boot swivel, I think it works really well.
Oh yeah, that's a very good point.
The only thing I wish that they did with this was give it like that torso articulation that we all like, with the ball joint rather than a swivel.
Yes.
Yeah, I think toys have to start getting away from that method, or just use the combination like they've been doing with the retro Spider-Man.
Yeah, I'm totally fine with those type of things. I get sad now when it's like more of a bland. What do you mean, just one crunch? Like the Electra Daredevil. Like what?
Yeah,
you can't give me all the new and then just take it away.
The new and take it away. Like the one that really pissed me off was the Ultimate Captain America. It's like you gave us a swivel waist, but you gave us the ball joint on the top, but like a swivel waist. It doesn't. The ball joint can act as the swivel too.
Right.
Just give us the hinge then at that point at the bottom.
I'm with you. Yeah, Rabbit, that's what we do here. We just sit, just hanging. I told you it could have been an hour tonight, could have been 3. We're just gonna let the night take us. But thanks for coming back on, man. And SHF Luffy comes out in a few days. Who's Luffy? I don't know a Luffy.
I think that's a anime character. Right?
Okay. I do not know a Luffy. Some of these are just out of self-preservation, me not getting into some of these fandoms, because I see this stuff and I go, no, I can't.
One Piece. That's what I thought it was. Yeah.
There we go. One Piece. Okay. Yep. But there's my superhero. Yeah, there's my superhero landing. I can't get the head to look up as high on your as yours did.
I didn't even mod this one.
Oh,
There's a hinge.
all right. It is a hinge.
Yes.
It is a hinge. Mine's kind of frozen though.
Oh.
I need some heat. Cody. All right. No, I guess I could just like strong arm it.
Also, what I like about this Iron Man figure is that it's one of the few ones with the neck articulation. Like it has a hinge at least. I mean, a swivel.
Yeah. Oh, there we go. Oh, that's so much better.
So if you wanted to, you could make it look like somebody like clocked him in the side.
Yeah.
Because you could put that hinge to the side a little bit then.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, that's a great point. Whoop. There we go.
You're making me appreciate this figure a lot more. I'll say that.
Well, that's good. See,
Yeah.
and it's one that you already have. We didn't have to go enabling any new purchases. You already had.
No, you're selling me on that one too, though.
Oh, well, fair. All right. Yeah.
Damn it. I keep going back and forth about like how I want to display my Avengers. Do I want Legends or do I want my Yamaguchis or do I just get another shelf?
Another shelf is the
Yeah.
answer.
Another shelf is the answer.
Man. Let's see. Pronouns Luffy. Oh, instead of Luffy, Luffy. Got it. Okay. Pop photos. Any of y'all cop the new Tekken figures from Bandai? They're pretty nice.
I did not.
I did not, and it's not that I don't think they're cool. I just fortunately just down my fighting game, like priority lists, so I'm able to pass on them. But I'm happy for you if you're getting them. Johnny Numero Cinco says mid piece.
Oh, Chewy's here.
Oh, hey, what's up, man?
Going on, guys?
What's up?
Happy Sunday.
Happy Sunday to you. So, we're just talking about toys, as you know. What have you been up to?
Oh,
Listening to us talk about toys.
No, I've been listening to you guys. I had to shoot a photo for a collab, that Ride Something collab tomorrow. I just finally finished mine up.
I keep forgetting to submit. I've had Deadpool on a moose forever.
I did.
You better pay Dante for that royalty because I think he has Deadpool on a moose.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, or is it Spidey? Somebody on a moose. It's either Deadpool or Spidey on a moose.
Oh, I had Deadpool on a moose. This was like my first thing after we unboxed our meats together.
Did you see my new Deadpool mount?
What's that?
No.
You didn't see my new Deadpool mount? Let me put them on here.
Wait, did I see it yet? Oh yes, you showed me.
Nice.
Oh, that was with Trevor. Like he's like, my brain is breaking.
Yeah, and he's holding. By the way, he's holding a baby turtle in there too.
Amazing.
Nice. I did Deadpool Ride and Iron Man. I'm sure someone's already done it, but I did it too.
That's pretty fun too. I like that.
That makes sense. Yeah. I like it. I'm gonna need to send them because I wasn't sure if they were still taking. I don't know. I've just been bad about the IG stuff this week. It's just been nice just to focus on the kitties, focus on my house.
I've been mainly
What's that?
using IG as like my source of communication.
Yeah, just trying to
Same.
Right, and it's not that I'm like not looking at the feed. I try to, right? But then if I keep seeing the same people over and over again, then I'm just like, oh, let me see what the messages are up to,
Yeah, well, toy wise, I mean, this is what we were saying before. Like, we gorged ourselves on toys. We had all of the dessert of toys last weekend. And Matt, you had 2 consecutive weekends of it. So it's like 3 consecutive weekends of it. That's right. So yeah, so it's just
So how
been,
you get? Wait, aren't you going to PowerCon or something?
No.
You
no.
should do it.
Plane
How much
ticket.
are the tickets? Like $200. Go do it.
Round trip. If you do it, I'll do it.
Do it, Chewy.
I didn't realize how big it was until I looked at the vendor list. I was surprised. I kind of do want to go.
I would love to go. I would absolutely love to go. But
So,
yeah, it's not gonna
Is it like just based on the vendors there? Like PowerCon is a Motu themed con, right?
Is it?
I don't know. That's why I always thought I thought it was like a Joe Fest or like a BotCon. So I'm like, all right, well, I like He-Man, but I don't love everything about He-Man. Not enough to go to a con.
Mhm.
But based upon all the vendors and all the people we know going, it doesn't necessarily feel like a He-Man con.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Yeah,
So
there.
many
I'm trying to
things.
look up. I'm trying to go to the website to see, and it could have just been something that turned into like how Chris Con is slowly like if that ever turned into a big thing, like a bigger thing, like where it's on. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like how
Yeah.
PowerCon like to a point where it's multiple days and yada yada. They'd be like, where the hell did ChrisCon go? Like it'd be the same. So PowerCon could very well have been Mo2, and now it's just gotten to the point where it could be.
Yeah, 78 is saying that it's a Motu thing mainly, but it's changed over the last 10 years. Oh, and Rabbit Zen's
Okay.
here. What's up, Marco?
Oh, and it did start as one. Okay. All right. Well, thank you, Boomers. They know how to internet good, those guys. I would love, yeah, it would be neat. I mean, there's a lot of cons. That would be fun.
Lots
It
of
would be
cons.
fun to go. I know D Amazing, right, is going. He's going to be on one of the panelists.
Oh,
Did
yeah?
Detour say he's going? Is he going?
I think he is.
Detour's going.
Um,
And he's driving too, right? I think that's a long drive.
yeah.
No family this time, so it'll just be him. So
Oh,
might be a
yeah.
little, yeah.
Is
Less
Trevor
stressful being in a car for that long.
Sorry, I'm just laughing because it was older data. Like so, he was. I get it. It was good. That's a first boomer. And Rabbit says saying hi. So yeah, how was your weekends? How did it all turn out, Chewy? How
It was good. It was a family weekend. Went to some smaller theme parks up in New Hampshire. Enjoyed myself, and had no internet access. Machi, those figures look good.
Yeah,
They do
I'm
look
really digging these. Yimbo's looking at it like he's about to pre-order it right now.
I think he already did.
I
You know-
haven't.
Yimbo, use either my promo code or add to your Amazon storefront. Save a little extra.
I'm still holding on. When do they actually come out? The updated ones, the color ones.
Are they out? They're not out?
No,
They're not
it's
officially out yet.
Oh.
So this, I noticed with my Leo, the shoulder butterfly joint is like fused.
What's that
little-
sound? Oh, I thought that was a
Yeah.
toy. I was like, what are you doing
No.
to the toy?
I was about to start making a cut so I can like free it up, but like I'm afraid
Mm.
because it looks like it fused. But I'm
That's
afraid
the
with
next
this,
Machi mod. I'm excited.
maybe I'll
Do
just
it.
heat it up.
Do it live.
I can't do it live. I'll be shaking.
Yeah, we just no, we don't want to. I start sweating just talking about Machu's customizing, so I don't need Matt to actually have to.
I
worry
swear
about
when I
anything.
think about it, I'm like, could I cut into my figures like Machu? I was like, I have Black
Not-
Widow, I have a razor blade. I'm like,
You-
should I cut into this?
You could. You could. Yeah. Do it. I believe in you.
It's within our skill set. You could do it. You could do
3
Chewy,
shots
you're
of
a
whiskey and
dial
I'll,
maker.
I'll perform surgery.
it. Yeah, yeah.
You're a dial maker now, Chewy. You could do it.
Yeah, but that piece of foam costs like a third of Black Widow.
You know,
It's real
that's,
easy.
that's true. That's very true.
By the way, we have a question for you, Chewy. So, so if you could have a starting 5 of villains to take down the multiverse, what villains would you pick? And you can blend universes.
I'm more Marvel, so I'm gonna go Magneto, Apocalypse. It's all gonna be X-Men villains. Mr. Sinister. I kind of like Mysterio, but just because of that Old Man Logan storyline where he just like completely destroys Wolverine.
Right.
Like that's his
Mentally.
ultimate villain. Was
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
that was that. What was that? That was 4, and then oh shit, hold on a sec.
Are you
Oh,
referring to toys right now?
I was just looking behind me. It was either gonna be Thanos or Deadpool. I'll just throw Deadpool messing around.
By the way, Rabbit's Den. Damn it, Machu. I wasn't going to get those BST TMNT. So you're going to get some enabling points right now.
I've been looking at the gray ones for a while. Those look
Dude,
really good.
I really like these gray ones, and I was like, I'll get them if I can get them. Maybe I'll paint them. I'm gonna leave them like this. I really like the way they look.
I mean, how
Yeah.
cool are gray models when like companies produce them and they have them in display cases during cons?
Mhm.
They really should just go about. I know it's not, finished products, and they like to have a certain level of QC, but like Mattel, Hasbro, and McFarlane, they should just push those out to be like, hey, here's some giveaways at some cons.
Yeah,
You can get a
Yeah.
1 of 7 gray model early edition of Batman.
I wonder how well the McFarlane ones sold when he puts out those unpainted versions. I wonder how they do.
A lot of
The art-
people
they call
like
them art
mine.
proof, right? The artist
Yeah.
proof.
Mhm.
The Target by Me that always gets them, specifically those that I always see them, they sell out. I mean, someone buys them.
Mhm.
Yeah. Well, that's
So
what
if you-
Tiny Mac did them without telling anyone. By the way, Jeremy's here. Nilla Gorilla 13. What's going on, man?
What's going on?
78 points said also Todd has put the Batman Year 2 statue up for purchase order. Looks amazing, but it's $500.
Oh Jesus, that is.
That is far too much money.
You should buy it, Yimbo.
As he says that it's far too much. You should buy it. Yeah.
Now I want to go see. I want to go. Let's see. Was it?
What's up, Papa Milan? How you doing?
Is it up there? Is it up there? Man, the Catman. There's some. McFarlane has been putting out so many figures that I've wanted to get my hands on. They all look so good. The Catman looks great.
Catman does look good. It reminds me of when they rebooted that Suicide Squad. It had Catman in it, and
Yeah.
he was not like a slouchy guy.
I'm not seeing this. I'd queue it up unless I'm just missing it. Here, let me just. I'll bring up the website. You can let me know, guys, if you see it.
The artist proof
No, like the
statue.
yeah, the statue. By the
All
way,
right, wait,
was
pause.
there a Superman on here or no? What? Pause. What did I do?
I was just gonna say pause on that Superman.
Oh, yeah.
Who the F is that Superman? I don't remember.
Right. Was
that
he
Superman.
ever in the show?
I don't remember.
Some of these figures look like fever dreams rather than episodes.
You know, I wouldn't put it past them either.
Like, was this a thing?
Yes. People in the
Was that-
chat, was this a thing? I thought this was like a jumbo figure that was not 66. I thought it was McFarlane. Just like,
Yeah, exactly. That's what I thought. I didn't realize it was 66 either.
Yeah, this is insanity.
is there anything new about that Batman? Or, like, what's different about this one than the one that's currently in store?
Which one? For like the actual.
The actual Batman Robin, like that one.
Oh, this one.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Is that just Batman again?
I think it's just Bat. Does he have a different arm piece? You're right. I think that's just Batman again.
I mean,
Alright.
it's McFarlane. How it's always just Batman again.
It comes with Kapow instead of Pow now.
That could be the.
That could actually be it, right?
I did love this show when I was growing up, and like
So did
every time
I.
I was able to catch it on TV, it was just like a treat.
I was always Robin because my
Yeah.
cousin's older than me by like 3 weeks, so he was always Batman.
I've always just liked Robin, even with the weird legs. You know how they made the guy wear these like weird tights.
Oh, this one would be cool.
Which
Oh,
one?
and I picked up those Blue Beetle figures, by the way.
Did you?
Both versions.
You
I
got
still
both
haven't-
versions?
Still haven't opened them.
I had the non-winged big sword version in hand, but I was buying
Isn't
those
the
other.
winged one the one that everybody wants?
I have the winged one now.
Oh, okay, wait, or is it the non-winged one that everybody wants?
I think it was on Wednesday when I was like, "Oh, Yimbo, you should have got the other one. It's better."
I
He got so
know.
mad.
Well,
He's like,
because it has a big sword.
and an arm cannon.
Yeah. And I also picked up the comic one, the comic Blue Beetle.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
Blue
saw the
Beetle's
gold
cool.
label. I was trying to be good. I was with my family.
Actually, to be honest, that Blue Beetle, if you do have the wings and the sword and the arm can, that's what you wanted. But he split it up into two figures.
I know, which is insane. Instead of just making it, that could have just been a $40 deluxe figure with all.
You'll
the
be so
accessories.
pissed when the human head, the unmasked head version comes out.
Well, I don't know.
Gold label.
I won't be too mad because his movie figures, those unmasked head sculpts are trash.
True.
Yeah, they are pretty trash.
It could use some improvement, yes.
You can't knock the comic sculpts. It's just his like real people sculpts.
Yeah.
Like I said, I've been on the McFarlane train. I've never gotten off. I've complained here and there, but I'm on board with everything that he's doing.
I only take the McFarlane train when there's no other options available.
Right.
Well, that's
There's no taxis, there's no Ubers. The only way home is taking the McFarlane train.
yeah, I know. Hey, when is Blue Beetle coming out? Because I do want to see that.
Next week?
Really?
Is it the 8th? Oh,
Oh wow! I can't believe that.
let me check that out. Blue Beetle.
How soon do you think that'll come out on Max, though?
September 2nd.
That it's gonna be out on Max?
I'm kidding. I'm messing around.
You know, you're probably kidding, but it's probably the truth. Because how
It's
quickly
August
Flash came
18th.
out?
Oh, the Flash. I think it was like 3.5, 4 weeks.
Not even.
I think it holds the record for the fastest to streaming.
I'm not surprised.
I think it was 28 days. I
For
think
which
that
one?
was
For
the
Flash.
Flash.
Hey.
On brand
Blue
for
Beetle does
Flash.
come out on the 18th, though.
On the 18th?
Wait, what does?
Okay.
Blue Beetle comes out on the 18th.
Okay.
So not next week, or not this week. Yeah, actually next week. Holy, wow.
I have a feeling. Yeah, I have a feeling that we might be pleasantly surprised by Blue Beetle as a movie.
I think it might be the sleeper.
Yeah.
Sleeper of the summer.
I've already heard bad things.
Oh, much.
Well, here's
What? That's too much blue. God.
No, I've heard that even like the DC predicts it's gonna be a flop.
well,
Well, it
I'm
doesn't
still
have a lot-
hoping.
Doesn't have a
I'm
lot
hoping.
going into it. So
Right.
It looks like it should be fun, though. I don't know. I
I'm
love that
excited for
character.
I do like the character too.
It's the DC stuff, though. It's the same thing. Even if it's like, oh, it's gonna. If it's like Black Adam, then
I
I'll be
still
like,
haven't seen Black Adam. I'll say that.
like Black Adam. I'm fine with.
The
I've
Rock is
watched
still
it.
talking about Black Adam. Did
Is
you
he
see-
really?
He recently
Yeah.
had like an interview explaining Black Adam.
Do you blame him though? He was casted as Black Adam in like 2008.
Yeah.
I know, but it's just like, damn, man, move on. You have
What a bummer.
like he was at like the height going into Black Adam, and now he's
Yeah.
been like defending himself since that movie came out.
Oh god.
it's all
But
because he.
for Blue Beetle, what I will say, I showed the trailer to my son.
Mhm.
He loved it. He was just
Okay.
like, That's awesome. He's like all about it. He was making his own Blue Beetle Legos, kit bashing it like from other Lego pieces.
See,
And he's all about it because of the imagery of him with that suit, and he's making up tons of stuff, and with the AI, whatever, talking to him, he thought it was fantastic. Just
yeah,
from the trailer.
he's a good. He's
I'm excited for it. I just hope
Yeah.
it delivers.
I hope they make Legos. Give me one set of Legos so my son could have it.
there. You go. Oh, here we go. So going back to our boy Rabbit's Den. If you didn't know, Mythic Powercom Demistros people are getting shipping notifications. See, I never pre-ordered that,
Ooh.
but that's good. Did you do that one?
No, I wanted him though. Maybe I'll ask Detour to pick me up one if there's an available one.
Yeah.
Which one is that? Is that the Legions one?
Yeah,
think
it's
so,
the
right?
translucent head sculpt.
Yeah.
I love
It looks
translucent.
good.
Why does see-through always get me?
It's translucent, baby.
I don't get it.
Oh, so Jamila, so this is going back to the McFarlane stuff. If you notice, some of the packages say TV series, others don't. Some are from the Batman 66 comic or the animated
Okay.
movies. Thank you for the illumination. Yeah,
Thank you.
because that was through all of our heads.
Corrected
hey,
again.
I know it's not. all
Oh,
over
hey
our
guys.
heads.
Oh hey,
What's up,
Oh,
Jay?
hey.
How
What's
you doing,
going
buddy
on?
boy?
welcome
All
back.
good. Yeah. I saw you guys were still going. I was like, sweet. I'm jumping back.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too. I saw that they were like, I was watching them, and then I finished up my thing. I was like, oh, they said
You
that
have
they
the
were going
link?
to stop like an hour ago.
I know, but we don't do these things. We have too much fun.
It's summer
Um,
Yimbo anyway.
Yeah, it is Summer Yimbo.
Summer Yimbo.
Yeah, I'm really
The thumbs are weird though.
The thumbs are weird though. I will say
Are the thumbs weird? What's wrong with the
They
thumbs?
are.
because they're in between.
In the middle. So like
Oh, they're playing Got Your Nose.
Oh.
Yeah.
Got Your Nose with each other.
And you know what? None of the turtles have noses, so that's it. They all got each other's nose.
Yep.
Look
I
at you, man,
explained it.
fixing it.
Mm-hmm. Canon.
By the way, going back to
Man.
this, so Nilla Gorilla said, I'm stoked for the Mayfex, Scarecrow, and Riddler coming out from the Hush line.
Oh, yeah, they're
Um,
killing it with the DC. I will say that.
Yeah.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
he said
But it
that
takes
I've
forever.
still yet to get a McFarlane. I mean, like Mayfex, that is where you're gonna go for figures that you're gonna enjoy probably more and maximize your world mixing. That's like I can't wait for that Poison Ivy.
I mean, Nilla. I mean, you could get like a McFarlane for like $8 and just see what it's like, and just donate it right after.
Yeah, I mean, you got to be careful with McFarlane because you'll be like, oh, these are so cheap, and then all of a sudden you have a whole shelf. Oh my god!
No,
This is so cheap, super affordable. That's why I have all the Ninja Turtles from the new movie. I got all of them. It's so cheap,
Dude,
They don't-
they're so cheap.
you could go all in, hunt down everything. $300.
I don't know, guys. I might be over the Playmates turtles now. I'm just all in with these.
So I mean, you picked them up early, and we're pretty disappointed in them. How do they feel now in comparison?
much better.
But you guys talked about this already. Then you don't have to.
I mean, like you're the turtle guy. I'm like, yeah, you have to get these. You have to get these.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Wait, you don't have a set already?
No, so I mean, Machu grabbed the best action early on. He literally was like, "I hate these. Here, you can have them." And I was like, "Cool." And I was like, "Oh my god, I hate these. Here's 5-year-old son. You can have them." So I pretty much stayed away from them, but yeah, I've heard nothing but good things from that series. And what is it? Santa Luco is the art style. So, yeah, I don't know. I feel like I could keep it easy with that and just pick up like the 4-pack and not have to go back down the line.
Yeah, I don't think you have to go crazy. I say that now, and then like 4 months later. Like,
Well,
how
I'm
does
not
this
a
happen?
yeah. What?
No, I'm
how-
talking about
how-
me. I'm talking about me.
Oh, you. Okay.
Well, don't they have a version with motorcycles?
Yes.
Are those
Yeah.
out? Motorcycles, John. Motorcycles.
I'm okay. I'm okay.
Motorcycles.
The Playmates one came with motorcycles too, and that was like $14. So I'm okay.
Sure.
Did I give you the other motorcycle? Did I not? Who do you
No,
have?
I only have. We just picked up Leo over the weekend, but
Oh, okay. Because I have.
Yeah.
I was gonna give you Leo. That's the one. Because I didn't
got
open
it.
him.
Well, that Leo is my son, so but
Your
you should open
son.
it, play with it. It's fine. Yeah.
By the way, Nilla Gorilla might get one of the red hoods. That's a good idea. If you're gonna dabble, start with a red hood. I like
Which one?
I got the Gamerverse one or the
Yeah.
Arkham game version.
That's the one that Jay shot. You found that in. That one's a good one too, Chewy. I like that one.
That is
Yeah.
a
That's
good
a
one.
good one. I didn't realize how easy the arms pop out.
Yeah.
Like you can pop them out so
Mhm.
quick, no heat. Just it's crazy.
I
They're
have
good
the only red hood I have is that from that 2-pack.
And that 2-pack is expensive right now.
Is
The
it?
one with Nightwing?
Mhm.
Yeah, the
That's
Red Hood
like-
Nightwing 2-pack.
That's one of the best figures they ever made.
I got
I-
it on
I
Amazon
once-
like way early. Sorry,
I once had that pack, but can't look back. It's been sold off to eBay long ago.
Oh.
For a good price.
It was yeah, it was for double what it was paid for. Again, like I said,
Oh, that's
I try
that's
not to.
Great. They go for
Now they're going for
a little bit
crazy,
higher.
crazy. Yeah,
Not like
Don't look at the
super
prices.
crazy, but
Don't look at the prices.
yeah.
can't look at the prices. I mean, that's what I keep telling myself. I don't do this to make money. I mean, like, dude, I'll do the toy juggling and the toy moving in and out to make money. Just offset is the key word. Offset. Yeah, that's looking good, Matt. That's looking good. I might have to screw with those guys. I might have to mess with a different one.
And they're
Go get
not
'em.
they're not super expensive either.
But not the what, like $25 a piece?
I bet.
I
Yeah.
think 20, they've been 20.
I mean, the whole set. This whole set is $100. So,
Right.
and
Right.
it comes with a
25
lot
bucks,
of stuff.
Yeah, they're definitely cheaper than NECA.
Price and
Uh,
plastic. Right.
78 points is in there. Is in the chat. I'm so excited to get that set, that Dio.
Oh,
Oh, that's
He,
cool.
he was saying before he was just so happy that he figured out the lighting, the street light. He got it going.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm pumped. I've actually been holding off shooting that Lawson 4-pack because I want to use that set. So
I gotta clear up.
Get
some
ready.
space. I gotta clear up that table tomorrow, just so that way it's ready.
Oh yeah, Macho, where are you
I
gonna
think
put
about-
yours?
Where am I gonna put the dio?
Yeah, you gonna set
Right
up,
above, right above my sewer dio.
oh,
Right. So
yeah, I like
it
that.
just goes. It just goes.
Nice.
I mean, it's not the same art style, but I think it might work.
It'll work.
It's
It'll
okay.
work. It'll work.
Sewer's a sewer.
I said that I would clear off space today, and I tried, but I'm afraid once the Dio comes in, I'm just going to do one of those like cartoon
Yeah.
wipes of just to set it up.
Sure that when you do that, it's a spot where your camera can see it.
Everything is content. Yeah.
No, I mean, like we're doing a turtle stream on Wednesday. If we get this on
We are.
Tuesday,
Oh,
Yeah.
it could be that early?
yeah,
It could
we can
literally
get it
be
on-
here. Ah.
It could be here Tuesday, then I can go scoop it up from Henrock either Tuesday or Wednesday. Hoping, crossing fingers.
Hopefully. Or yeah.
Oh man. Well, that's a good time to remind everybody. So this Wednesday, 8 p.m. between two Sentinels,
Mhm.
Turtle Night with the boys.
It's all turtle night. Big turtle panel. Chewy, you're invited. If you guys want to jump on beforehand. Yeah, we got a bunch of people showing up. I just literally anybody who's like into turtles, I'm just inviting.
Oh, nice. I wasn't sure if
Big
you
old-
meant like people that have seen the movie to do like a spoiler cast. I was like, I have not seen it yet.
Oh, then you're not invited. I'm kidding. You're still invited.
I assume they defeat the villain and they learn a lesson along the way. Someone was in peril.
Like you've seen it already. What are you talking about? You've seen it. Yeah.
Takes
No,
place
I mean
in
I'm
New
sure
York.
the movie will come up, but it's more just to talk fandom, how people got started, things like that. Like we'll probably touch on a little bit of everything: comics, TV, movies, things like that.
Video games.
Video games.
Nice.
Mhm.
Oh, the last Ronin video game can't come soon enough.
Is that
When
a
is that?
thing?
What is that coming out?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's the thing.
I don't think it's coming
Oh.
until 2020, either late 2024 or early 2025.
It's gonna be a while. They've shown
Who's,
nothing about it really.
What studio's doing that, or like is it going to be in the vein of like Shredder's Revenge type of thing, or
No, it's
open world. I thought.
yeah. They're comparing it to like the Batman games.
Yeah.
oh hell yeah, I will.
Yeah.
I will absolutely play Last
Right?
Ronin and like
Yeah.
All the
taking
missions.
down the foot. Oh my god, yes, please.
Yeah.
I think
With
they
his
said
brothers
it was-
yelling at him in his head.
Oh my god. I think they said this because Nickelodeon had no interest in pursuing any like TV series, animated movie, anything like that. And then I think they asked like, "What about video games?" And I'm like, "Oh yeah, sure." You get the longest piece of content now.
Yeah. Oh hell yeah. Oh, I'm super into that.
Yeah.
And then Spider-Man is coming out later this year in October. That's a few months away.
Yep.
You'll see me buy a PlayStation 5 around the holidays. just
Did
to
you
play-
pre-order
Gonna say-
that? You pre-order the Spidey one?
No, I haven't. Jeez. I'm broke from last week or all
Yeah,
of
fair.
July.
I know. Yeah, I know.
Freaking July.
Con season, baby.
That is, yeah, it was
I
con
only went to
season.
one con. What the hell? I got saddled with a huge bill.
Oh, well, this is why this has been a good break. Like what is it? August. No buys. August. Right? We could do that, right, fellas?
Trying to figure out if I can already do
Here's his
that.
new-
I already broke it. I think.
I already broke it too.
Yeah, it's broken.
You guys are
That's broken.
ordering
We'll
these.
try
turtles.
again in September. Yeah, we'll try again in September.
I think September will be easier.
We say
I-
that, and then NECA will probably do like a holothon drop again. So
Probably.
Normally there's a holothon in September. Yeah.
Oh, son of a bitch.
Although I think they I forget what page confirmed it, but that promo in Targets with the Raj Turtles with the colored masks.
Mhm.
Blainer Things had confirmed that that's not in the pipeline.
It's not.
Yeah,
in the- okay.
Well, good, because I didn't think that they were gonna do that.
I mean, I'd be pissed if like next week, but like here's the four that Nurture really wanted.
Right.
Here you go.
But like it
Screw
wouldn't
it.
make any sense that pack was created with such care to
Yeah.
I just can't imagine they would just be like, oh, just jokes on you guys. Like
You know what's better than care? Selling $150 toy that people would just get anyways.
I know.
selling
But I
repaints.
saw-
Yeah.
I saw that. I did see that
'Cause I would buy
picture
it
in
again.
person, in the above the collector spot. Like
Yeah.
I saw that the other day too, and my wife was like, "What is this?" I'm like, "I don't think it's." I'm like, "This is bull. This is bull crap." Like I was like, "I will not stand for this. This is not a real thing."
Meltdown in Target.
Yeah, I'm like, "No, they're not. This is just a tease."
Wait, didn't I point that out when we were at Target? I'm like, hey, those bandanas are painted.
Yes.
And they look so
I was gonna say
good.
I don't think it's made it this way. I haven't seen it yet.
It was in
Oh,
one
wait,
of the
was that-
Targets we went to.
Yeah, I thought.
You guys, it was
You
probably
were the
one
one
of
who
the
was
Targets.
freaking out in the store.
So maybe it was.
So I'm saying it was probably the Target you guys went to during ChrisCon because
Yeah.
Ah,
I don't think our Target has them.
Yeah, well,
I was-
I haven't seen them. That's why I pointed it out. I'm like, oh, that's different.
I'm trying to remember if this also just happened to, or if this was Matt. Maybe you were swapped into my wife's position of partner hunter in that story.
There you go.
You're right. I did
happens.
see them. I did see them at least initially with you. I'm trying to think if
Because I haven't seen them in the Targets in our area at all.
Our Target is
maybe it was just that one. All too many freaking Target trips in 1 week.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah.
so.
Too many
good.
Target trips in one day.
Yeah. I had to beg to get lunch. Like, guys, we have to stop. I just need to eat something, guys.
What
could
did
have
we
bought
even?
food in the Target. Sheesh,
I
gotta
did buy
slow 'em
food
down
from the
for it.
Target. I just need like something bigger.
Yeah.
What did we even? Was it nachos again?
We got nachos, loaded fries, and then pizzas. at Night Shift. It was really good.
Right. Oh, Night Shift was so good.
Mm.
Yeah, 78 points is also all in on that game. And Diggs Figs, you got to work your way up. Start with no buys Mondays. It's
My
just,
problem
you know,
is like I'm all in for something like No Buy Monday until like NECA's like, hey, pre-order this on Monday, and I'll be like, oh, I'm out. You know, it's all over.
I know.
Doesn't Mezco drop a lot of news on Mondays?
Mondays
Monday
would,
or
Mondays would be
yeah.
hard. Mondays would be tough. Yeah. Well, at least we have all this wonderful plastic. I love this stuff so much. I love it. I love it. I do. I gotta, you know, like I'm just trying to weigh out in my head, like, should I? Did no buzz?
That's
No,
good,
we just
Debo.
we have these wonderful toys. I'm okay with it.
Oh, I finally got it.
Weekly purchase orders.
Don't-
Finally got
problem-
the Psy in the hand.
Oh, the special. Okay.
Oh, that
Was it
doesn't
just
look
like
too
not
bad.
working? It was just.
I was just
fighting
really
with you?
afraid of breaking the Psy. I'm
Oh,
always
yeah.
afraid of breaking the Psy with these kinds of hands.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So I always just have it as one hand holding it like that.
Emma Kinney says, "Who do you guys think is the most underrated hero that deserves their own live action movie?"
That is a really good question.
That is a good question. That's a loaded question again.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Well, it feels like Marvel's been trying to like get
Give
to
everybody.
everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna lean towards Cyclops,
Me
especially
too.
if we're thinking live action interpretations. He's gotten some very strange depictions across the 2 decades he's been shown.
He just has to be James Marsden. Just give me James Marsden. That's all I want out of
Yeah.
my Cyclops.
Give him like more than 10 minutes a movie.
Yeah.
Give him it again.
You mean James Marsden, but he gets a redemption, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Give
Yeah.
him the full MCU redemption arc. It's like, oh yeah, that movie sucked. Let me make it worthwhile for you.
Right.
Thor Dark World treatment.
I'm like
That would
looking
be
around
good.
to see if I could see a figure that I would be like, oh yeah, that would be a really good movie. That's a really good question.
Are we limited to Marvel?
No.
No, anyway.
No, it's just yeah.
I
Wait,
think
all right,
like,
so
I still think a Booster Gold movie would be fun. Maybe, you know.
So with DC, I would like to see like a movie like that, but where they treat like the big, like the Justice League characters as like these omnipotent people that are just like they make cameos. That's it, right?
Mhm.
Like it's your perspective seeing them, not
Okay.
like you're always on the ride along with the like Superman. It's like, oh my god, it's Superman over there, you know?
Kind of like Justice League Unlimited. That was what I thought was so cool about that show, where they had like you have 500 heroes that could go up at any point to the Star
I still
Star
remember the
Command
commercial.
Center, right?
The commercial was like Justice League. This time they're unlimited.
Yeah. But no,
to
Matt,
that-
what I'm
that
saying
point,
is that
the
they
question
did that,
would be a
right?
good one.
I never saw that Justice League Unlimited.
Oh, you
Really?
have? Oh, dude.
Oh, you got some good content to catch up on then.
Then I
Because
have to
that's
watch
so
it.
good. Because Justice
it on the-
League series.
Is it on the
It's on-
Max?
It's on Max. It's on Max.
Yes, it's on the map.
the Max.
And
Right.
that's where Unlimited, you'll eventually get the conclusion to
Batman Beyond.
Batman Beyond is built baked
Oh.
into those.
Great
But even if
epilogue.
you just watch that, like you could just watch that and just be like, oh, I just there's the closure I needed from Batman
Oh, the
Beyond
scene.
after all these years.
The last like Batman adventure that they show, like canon wise, when
Mhm.
he's like young in that episode, gets me every time.
Yeah. And then Matt, yeah, like so with John, did you watch Unlimited?
No,
Unlimited?
no,
No? Oh, all
I
right.
missed that. Yeah.
So both of you guys, there's I think 2 seasons of the Justice League and then Justice League Unlimited.
Mhm.
It's insane because the Justice League has blown up to like where there's hundreds of heroes, and there are episodes of what you're just describing, Matt, where like Stargirl is like, I'm gonna lead this team, and then I'm gonna argue with like, oh, but then like Superman's doing his own thing. Like, but
Yeah.
they're there. They're on the spaceship, and it's just like, oh my god, they're like marking out for anyway. It's kind of what you were on.
Yeah.
There's this
But go
great
check it.
episodes where all the non-powered superheroes have to essentially face off against Red Hulk before Red Hulk was a thing,
Mm-hmm.
and it's fantastic to see. Like, this guy looks like a cowboy. He's going up against the Hulk. Okay.
Right. Yeah, the 78 points is mentioned in Faust, Zatanna. Like, yeah, they just hit on so many. Oh, and that could just even be for movie wise. Oh, a Zatanna movie would be cool.
That would be
Yeah.
good. Yeah.
Actually, would be cool. So I've got a random one, not a superhero,
Mm,
and it's also one of those questions of, does it need to exist?
sure.
What about kind of a Rogue One style origin story for Doc Brown, where it would kind of end with him getting,
Yeah.
the plutonium
Killed on a planet.
before. No, I was just thinking like ending, like how it could, like how Rogue One ended to continue that story, right? Like where it kind of ends with him with the plutonium.
Where he's ripping off the
Yeah,
I forget
Russian
what
mob, yeah, or something like that.
something wildly inappropriate now.
Right.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
wildly
Yeah.
inappropriate. Yeah.
Yeah. But again, it's like one of those things that would be really cool. But do we need to know more about Doc Brown, or are we just accepting this character as is, no questions asked?
I mean, I'm fine with he's somebody that could just. I don't need it.
I don't.
It's just
need
it's
it,
such a
I would
crapshoot.
like it. I would
Yeah,
like
it's
it,
such
though.
a crapshoot, man. Like that's why I don't get mad at these, like, the cash grabs, because like there are stories that could be told. It's just a matter of if it's going to be handled with the care of our fandom that we want. Like
Right.
because I always go back to like Patton Oswalt. Oh my god, he cracked me up on one of his earlier stand-ups with when they did the prequels.
Mhm.
He has this whole bit about Angelina Jolie, and it's just ridiculous. But the whole premise is like, I don't need, like, I just like ice cream. I don't need to know how the ice cream gets made. Like, I like Darth Vader. I don't need to know about him as a kid. Like, it was a whole.
I'll be honest. That's how I kind of felt about Solo, a Star Wars movie. It's like I really love Han Solo. I didn't need to know in one single movie where he
I
met
like the
his best friend,
mystery.
where
of
he
Han
got his
Solo.
gun. I was like, "Are you
Yeah.
serious? This is where he got his gun?" And then like where he got his name, the ship. Like this is just like
It's
feels
too
like a
much.
very gamey 2 hours.
Well, even like Wolverine, he's somebody that we never needed any backstory. Just mysterious flashbacks. Give me a little bit of Weapon X. I don't need to know more.
Mhm.
And then I remember when Origins was coming out, and it was with a comic book, right? Like, because then the comic books ended up beating them out to like reveal the Bone Claws and all the other, And I just remember the guy was like, "Well," they were like, Marvel goes, "Well, are you guys do you want to do it? Do you want to give him the backstory?" They're like, "No, he should never have a backstory." They're like, "Well, the movie studio is about to do it, so if you want them to be first, then by all means." Or the comic could still say, "We at least revealed Wolverine's secrets before."
Yeah.
I mean, every time I think about that movie, that was one of the biggest results of the writer's strike. For the people
Well, yeah.
that are out there, it was like, "Oh, writers are spoiled. We don't
Really?
need them." It's like, no, we really needed them to fix that movie. That
Yeah.
strike killed us.
There was a strike there during that time when that
Yeah.
movie came out. Oh.
Yeah. That was probably one of the first times I remember the strike being happening. Yeah, because
Yeah.
it screwed Lost too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Heroes.
Heroes, yeah.
That
Oh,
was
yeah.
that was fantastic. And
that's
that's
making a lot of sense
bad.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
it's it's going to be an interesting shift in the entertainment space.
Oh my,
that's for
oh
sure.
my god, you're talking about how bad Heroes is. All I can think about is like distinctly remember when that show died. When I can't remember character names, but Hayden Panettiere there, she looked at her dad and went, "The Rogue? You got me the Nissan Rogue? Oh my god, I can't believe you bought me the Nissan Rogue." I was like, "Oh my god, like this is okay. This is it. This is where the show died."
Yep. 2 seasons were good. No, 1 season. 2 seasons? At least one season.
One season, like 2 episodes. You got
Save
What
the
an
cheerleader,
episode.
save the world. It was such
Yeah.
a good. It was such a good
Oh.
show. It was so good.
And then when they brought it back, you couldn't even get the cheerleader to come back. But then you referenced her the entire time.
Yeah.
They brought it back?
They brought
Oh.
it back. Zach Levi was the star of it, one of the stars.
Oh.
Yeah.
It had such cool concepts, like his character too, right? Like the watchmaker concept of looking into the brains. Like that was such a cool
Oh yeah, that was cool. I love the painter that had that future sketchbook.
Oh yeah.
That was really cool.
That's a show I feel like I would have fun going back and rewatching at least the first season.
Yeah.
If
I think you're right. I think Chew is right. Just go watch the first 2 episodes, you'll be fine. So.
Yeah. Because
No, the
second, I did
first
watch
season
second.
and season 2.
I got you.
1, 2, and stop.
And
And then
stop.
stop.
Can we
Yeah,
can we blame the writer's strike for CW DC stuff too, or no? That's not on a writer's strike, is it?
I think it's just CW going on too long.
Okay.
It depends on which parts you are complaining about, but yes, sure.
yeah.
Because the
Yeah.
first couple seasons of Flash and first couple seasons of Arrow and Flash were really good.
Yeah.
And then
Arrow, I've put up Arrow against any other first season. Like that was HBO level quality.
Oh my
I
God,
thought
yeah.
that
At
first
that time,
season, like
The
Yeah.
first
like
two
for the time,
seasons.
of course, some of the little CGI, like on the storm, blah blah blah. But the show itself, and then the actual action, like, and then the character. Oh, Arrow
Yeah.
was great.
I
Arrow
would
was
say
great.
season 5 on of Arrow, the only redeeming quality was giving us those crossovers.
Yeah,
And
right.
then I did like the season when his daughter, I think it was the last season actually, where his daughter, spoilers for everyone, came from the future. I thought that was really cool.
I thought he had a son.
Whatever. I mean,
Was it a daughter or a son?
I think he
No,
had
I feel like
multiple
it-
kids, lots of
I
kids.
thought I feel like it was a daughter. Yeah.
Very potent, that Arrow.
No, because wasn't that a thing? Like it's like one of the crossovers messed with, like he was supposed to have like a daughter, and then it turned out to be a son, or was it vice versa?
Oh, is that like a Flash issue?
That-
Oh yes, I do remember that. I don't
Like, it
I don't know if it was his
completely-
character though.
No, it was Diggles.
Diggles, that's it. Yes.
Oh, right, okay. It was
Yeah. Yeah.
By the way, I'm just cracking up over here because Jamila goes, I only know what a Nissan
See?
Versa is because Hero drove one in Heroes and said the make and model like 3 times an episode. That's so
My
good.
favorite product placement episode of any show was do you guys ever watch New Girl or watch New Girl?
Oh yeah.
I've seen, like not, I
It's
haven't
clips.
seen all of them, but
Yeah.
I've watched enough. Yeah.
The season where Zoe Deschanel's character has to she gets into some fight with her best friend Cece, and then Cece's too drunk to do a modeling gig the next day, so Zoe Deschanel steps in, and it's for like the Ford whatever Fusion XL. And
Yes.
she's just modeling it, and they worked it into the bit it's well thought out to product placement to be like, let's
Okay.
just work into the show.
Yeah.
Not like, oh, they have to drive to like a Subway or something.
No. No, it definitely it fit the show really, really well. Yeah. Yeah. It was like a car show, right? There was like yeah. That was funny. It was good.
No, that's a good show. I'd like that show to come back for another season. If we're giving shows another season.
I could do that.
I would go back. I would watch. I need to watch that one because I always liked everybody in it. Whenever I see clips of it, I just never watched it fully.
Yeah, Jake Johnson in it. Peter B.
I
Parker.
know, Peter. I know.
I've
Did he
seen
ever?
some people using his audio from that show as Peter B?
Well, yeah, it's.
Yeah.
Or any of it works. Almost any of it.
You know, a movie I want to go back and rewatch too is the one where Let's Be Cops. Right? Was that the
Oh,
name
yeah,
of the movie?
he buys the
Did you ever
cop
see that?
car. Yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen that one.
It's really silly, and it's with the Wayans brother that was from Happy Endings, and he was also in New Girl right at the beginning, and then
Like
the
Coach.
end of
Oh, yeah.
New Girl. Right?
I think he was a
Yeah.
producer on the show. That's why he was in it. Yeah.
Well, he was in it, but then he got another gig. Oh, to do Happy Endings, but then
Yeah.
he left, and they had to recast. But then they didn't recast; they just kept
Named him
the-
something different.
Yeah,
Like,
it's-
just had different characters. Like in the next episode, Winston lives there.
right.
That's right. He was Coach. Yeah, Coach. Coach went away. Yeah.
Coach just went away, lived with other white people. That was the joke.
That was right. Happy Endings was also a really good show. If we're
That was good.
oh, it's Damon Jr. Okay, thank you.
I didn't realize that. I saw this reel that was it Family Matters was a spin-off
Yes.
from a character that was in Perfect Strangers.
Perfect
I didn't
Strangers.
realize that.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, Harriet Winslow was the elevator operator in the building.
Yeah.
And she
wow.
brings Carl in like one episode towards the end of it. Yeah, I had no idea. That was
I had
awesome.
No idea that was a spin-off from that. That's pretty cool.
That's nuts.
They were doing the multiverse stuff. Well, not multiverse, the cinematic universe.
Yeah, the universe building.
The
Yeah.
the Urkelverse.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
It is the Urkelverse.
Oh my God.
Wow. Man, I was just trying to remember too because we just played for my kids Monsters Inc. for the first time, trying to do. Like they're able to sit through movies now. They've been, but really it's just been like, all right, no, this is a mommy's pick. She picked Monsters Inc.
Good pick.
It is, and then it just came around. Boo is really somebody else, like that, like in the grand scheme of the Pixar extended universe.
The Pixar theory. Yeah.
Who's Boo? Yeah, who's Boo connected to now, or who is Boo?
She turns out to be the kooky witch from Brave.
Oh, I didn't hear that
okay.
one.
That person uses that same kind of door technology as in Monsters Inc.
Oh, the door tech. But then I thought there was something else with like.
I remember that she was supposedly in I think Toy Story 3.
Or
where
maybe
she's-
that's what it is.
Yeah.
That's what I heard.
That's what I heard. Yeah.
I don't know. It's
No,
nuts.
but Chewy, there is like this weird thing where it's like the way that they play out. It's something like, Monsters Inc. is one of the first ones, and then it's like the regular human world, and then Cars World happens in the same universe because of the dystopian future that happens in WALL-E. And then it like goes back in time to Brave. It gets weird.
And because like the Walmart in there is the same, like
It's by and large, yeah.
company. Yeah, and like
And in Toy Story.
And Toy Story makes sense for why cars become sentient.
It's wild. It's a wild ride.
That is pretty
Well,
wild.
You guys are
There you go.
you blew Digspig's mind before, and then Nilla Grilla. It's talking about
Right.
it's a spin off
Yeah.
of Die Hard. Oh my god! Another quick question for the group with McKinney: what faction do you guys think their choices of leader wasn't the best, and would you change, like, instead of a Captain America, Iron Man should have been a mission leader? So, what faction do you think the choice wasn't the best? You would change. Oh, so just like who would I swap out in certain like hero groups? Like who would be a different to, like, if Leo? I guess Turtles have always done it. Different iterations have Leo be the leader, or Raph sometimes gets the nod.
Yeah.
What iterations did that?
Rise
I
of
think- I feel
Ninja,
like
Rise of
Rise
Ninja
and
Turtles.
Rise.
Yeah,
Oh,
I still like that Rise movie. That was really good. I enjoyed that one quite a
I
bit.
still got to watch the movie. And I only watched a couple episodes.
I didn't watch
my
the
kids.
series. I just watched the movie.
Yeah, I gotta check this. I did the opposite. I had to check the movie. I guess McKinney, that's a tough one too, because like when you go through like historically, Cyclops isn't always the leader of the X-Men. That mantle's been changed up. When it comes to like our fandoms, it's tough that things have been done. It's been around. Like if I was writing on X-Men, I would want to mix up the teams too.
Yeah.
yeah.
I'll go Power Rangers. Mighty Morphin.
That's a good answer.
I liked Tommy better when he was like the Wolverine,
Mm-hmm.
and then when they thrusted him into leadership, it kind of changed the show.
Yep.
Like
That's a
I
good
liked him
call.
when Red was the leader. He might not have been the most
Just like-
likable like Cyclops.
Well, just like I never
Just like
needed
Leo.
Wolverine. I never needed Wolverine to be the leader of the X-Men, and that was like there was a brief time, both
Yeah, that was a weird.
animated show and comics run. Like,
I will say though that Wolverine and the X-Men is a really good show. I did like
well,
it.
yeah,
I did enjoy that one. Although I did hate the fact that he was the leader.
That's what I'm saying. Like
Yeah.
that's my only criticism is like I never need to see
called Wolverine and the X-Men. What was that about?
right.
That felt like a studio note.
That's a studio note because, like, obviously Wolverine was the most popular one after the movies.
Right.
Yeah.
But so how many times has Jay watched Barbie?
I haven't seen it yet. I do want to see it. I'll give you that.
I want to see.
I wanna
but
see it
haven't
too.
seen yet.
You did not make me run away. Sorry. I ran out to go watch it real quick again for the no.
Right.
Yeah, I haven't seen it yet. But talking about universe building, supposedly Will Ferrell plays like the CEO, the toy CEO in this one,
Mm-hmm.
and they're trying to make the connection between, like, I guess, Barbie and Lego.
Interesting.
I would
Yeah.
love that
And
connection being that the.
And Elf.
Oh,
Yeah.
so it's like, okay, so like,
Yeah.
He grew
That
up
could
to be
work.
a corporate stooge, and then
well, he grew up
also
to
the
be
head of
around
Mattel.
toys,
is a super fan of Lego. I would totally buy that.
right? I could buy that.
I need to go see these movies. I need to go see Barbie.
It's like Hook, but with like toys, where in that movie Peter Pan like grows up to be like the thing he didn't want to be, and then same thing with Elf. He grew up like, I love making toys. Ruin the world. I didn't see the movie. I assume he's against the world. I assume he's a villain. No.
I don't know. I haven't seen it. But yeah, you could see him. Like, actually, you know what? Tying him to Elf makes more sense, right? Because if he ends up, he's like, I know how to make toys, and then all of a sudden they're like, I know how to make it cheaper. Unintentionally knowing how to make it cheaper, and then like the board of directors is like, put him in charge. He knows how to make things cheap. We totally overthought this, or at least I have. So.
To the North Pole, like
Outsources.
labor. Oh my goodness! But then it's sad. He doesn't end up with Zoe Deschanel. He ends up with they get separated, and he ends up with Maya Rudolph. If it connects to Lego, that's how it went.
There you go.
And cut and scene. There you go. And that's why it's called Yimbo Reviews Everything and not just toys. Yeah.
Exactly. We talk about all the things. But I'm tired, guys. I think I'm tired. I don't want to be tired, but I think I'm tired. How are you guys holding up?
Pretty tired.
I'm pretty
Got
tired.
work in the morning, but sure. Whatever.
Well, I know half
Keep
of this screen is going to stay up for a couple more hours, right?
Which half? Right half or the left half?
Me and Machi's gonna start up a new show. It's gonna be Cosmic Whiskey.
There you
Cosmic
go.
Drinking.
There you go.
Not even open the toy, just slowly drinking to like lo-fi music.
Well, true. So tomorrow night, typically, like I know summer's been the summer, summer week, summer mode, but Toy Talk is at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Times, and you guys are back on tomorrow.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. And is this
So
going to be the
8:30,
boys?
Just the boys. No guests for the summer. At least for now. I mean, summer's almost over, and we do a show like every other week now. So it's in flux a little bit.
All right. Well, so you guys are back up. So 8:30 p.m. tomorrow night, Toy Talk. Make sure to check them out again with our fellow Toy Daddy, Toy Father, and Cox Create and Toy Addict 17. Also, Toy Addict 17 of Worthy Addiction. Cox Create also with State of the Art, with unboxing art, right?
Yep.
And then, we have Wednesday. All four of us will be on screens for you. So starting at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on the Machu Toy YouTube channel for Between Two Sentinels. I will be a part of that one too as a turtle boy. Those are great, Matt. They are really. I feel good passing on them myself, but they look really.
So wait, did you
good.
add the black?
No, came like that.
But Donnie and Mikey don't have it?
They don't have it.
That's
True.
interesting.
Yeah. Oh,
There-
hang on 1 second, guys.
I feel like you should paint that.
No, I like it.
You should do it.
I like
You
it.
can't. I bet you can't.
I was
No,
holding my
it
breath
does
the whole
look
time I was holding this.
Core strength.
Starting to sweat.
Also, to complete the plugs, at 8:45 on Wednesday, we are going to be doing the TPC Top 10 celebrating the foes as voted by you in the Toy Pick community.
That's right. Oh, and now since this is my show, this I should probably plug this. So coming up because it's August, so in 6 days, holy moly! So I wish I queued
What's
this
in
up
6
better.
days?
In 6 days at the Lacey Township
yeah.
Library.
Oh, yeah.
Um, your boy is going to be doing a toy photography event. I'm going to be doing 2 hours that day, 11 to 1, and then 1 to 2. Wait, 11 to 12, sorry, and then 1 to 2. That's right. So 2 1-hour sessions where I get to teach about toy photography, like the little that I know, but I'm going to share what I
Nice.
know and bring dioramas and action figures. And yeah, this isn't going to be. So I need to start plugging this because you could only start signing up for it from August. So I need to now make the push to get it out there. But this is pretty cool. My mom sent me a picture of the sandpaper, which is like this free, anybody in South Jersey would see this at a Wawa. It's just a free, like, local newspaper. But they're everywhere. And she's like, look who's in it. And it was me.
That's
So I was
awesome.
like,
That's awesome.
It's pretty neat. Yeah. So
Did she send you a copy? Did she send you a copy of it? You got to like
I'm
frame
sure
that.
she's grabbed me. I'm sure these papers are everywhere.
You need to make
Um,
that into a 1/12 scale paper and just put it into your toy photography.
That would
Like
be really
scan
awesome.
it and then shrink it down.
Yeah.
And then
Um,
you hand that out to people at conventions.
I was gonna
With
say,
the
and then
sticker.
that's what you use for the promo of the toy photography.
that's
Ooh.
that's true.
Every once in a while, I got a good idea.
Yeah. All right, just seeing if I could find this thing. All right, probably nope. Yes. Oh yeah, son of a gun. Wait, there it is. It actually came up. Now the funny thing is, I did not.
Approve the photo.
No,
the
well, oh my god, this one is very funny. Okay, so yeah, here you go. This is what I
Maybe
did.
Like high school Yimbo. Come on, let's see it.
No. It's just me from the old corner. But there you
Nice.
go. Toy Talk with me. So August 12th, 11 a.m. and then 1 p.m. But there it is, Lacey Branch. I am super excited. But yeah, so you can Google this. You can hit me up. Anybody in the chat or watching the replay, I can send you this link because you do have to register. I guess you have to. I don't know. This is going to be fun. That's all I care about.
Yeah.
So yeah, a little quick thing. I'm doing a little teaching.
Awesome.
And then what Machu's doing on Sunday or Saturday. I don't know what 6 days from now is. Saturday.
Next Saturday. Yeah, next Saturday.
What am I doing?
Attend Yimbo's class.
Oh yeah.
Just you though, apparently. Just you. Yeah.
Because you got adult things to do.
You
Sure.
got things. I'm not attending it. I got things.
I'm just gonna stand in the back and heckle.
Ooh.
Ooh. Change your pose.
Use a tripod.
Just excited, Yimbo. Yeah.
By the way, NYC Figure Fanatics jumping on. I always jump in when you guys are about to log off. I know, but we've gone for almost 4 hours, so there's plenty to keep you busy, occupied if you go back and rewatch. We had a fun show tonight. This was a lot of fun. So, gentlemen, thank you so much for joining me this evening. And Chewy, looking forward to our top 10 on Wednesday. John, looking forward. Thanks again for the invite to be considered a
course.
turtle boy. So I'm looking forward
All
to
my
that.
turtle
Wednesday.
boys, come on in.
And I guess that'll be it. Right? Am I missing anything?
No, you're good, man.
Hit the like and subscribe button.
That's it. Hit that like,
go.
hit that subscribe, hit that bell for all of our different channels. We're just here trying to make some fun stuff for you guys. So anyway, thank you very much for choosing to spend part of your life hang out with us either tonight as we chatted along live, or if you're catching the replay. Thank you so much. It is truly, truly appreciated. Have a wonderful rest of your day, an awesome start to your week, and we're out of here. Bye, guys.